106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Welcome to the Goddamn Podcast with Drew and TJ. Let's get this goddamn thing started.
You're goddamn right.
Fucking boom!
All right, beautiful.
Good
Just quick announcement on my end. It's really like raining and lightning bad over here, and somehow my cat is outside. We open the door and it's just like coming down in sheets, and you can hear this cat somewhere out there like meow. So we're trying to get him back in, but honestly he's not going to move until the rain lightens up a little bit. So when the rain lightens up, I might have to go grab a wet pussy, but until then I'm just gonna kind of tough it out here. I'll get the announcements out of the way real quick. I still have not sent out anything. I'm so fucking terrible. I have everything packaged up and ready to go. It will be out by Thursday. I'm gonna get everything out in the mail. And if anyone missed it, we had a patron show yesterday, and Drew got these fancy bacon socks.
Dark Matter, you believe this shit? Dude got me bacon socks.
Pair of bacon socks, bro. Who doesn't want bacon socks? But then I got him something that he actually really wanted.
Yeah, show him that.
That is the official footwear of Ramadan, though, I must say.
Yeah.
Well, this is what I got him.
Bolton.
I'm gonna wake up and salute that thing every morning.
It's the flayed man, sir.
Oh, okay. Game of Thrones. I was going.
Michael Bolton.
Michael
Did Michael
Bolton.
Bolton come out with a
I was
new
thinking-
album and it's metal as fuck?
Yeah. I was thinking Michael Bolton.
Does everybody want to know a little bit of fun trivia about Michael Bolton? Originally, they wanted to replace. I think it was after Dio left Black Sabbath that Michael Bolton was considered to be the frontman for Black Sabbath. So maybe the album cover would have looked like that.
Jesus Christ. That's like right up there with having like Merle Haggard. The Merle Haggard band is going to be led by Zach De La Rocha now.
Yeah, well,
You
apparently
don't know who either of those people are, do you, Dark Matter?
No.
Merle Haggard, country legend,
Yeah.
but known for having some pretty racist fans, right? And then
Well,
Zach
it's
De La
country
Rocha,
music.
former singer of Rage Against the Machine, who's, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
Yeah, well, apparently back in the day, like in the early 80s or the late 70s or whatever, Michael Bolton was like coming up as like a rock singer. Then apparently went the entire opposite way, when a man loves a woman and all that shit.
When a man
Sing it.
loves a woman.
TJ's
But
making
if you've
everybody
seen him-
moist.
I did that with a fucking lung full, too. Oof. Garth
if
Brooks
you-
did the same thing. He was rock. Excuse me. And then went country for the money. And good thing he did, too, because he was probably way more successful singing like, bring me 2 pina coladas. I want one for each hand.
Whoa, 2 pina
Well,
coladas, alcoholic fucking lush.
Dark
Until-
Matter would be out cold.
Until Garth Brooks did this. Do you remember when he did like his solo fucking rock thing? By the way, this is a Dark Matter Photoshop dream right here. Put Dark Matter's face in there.
Wig. Is that real?
You don't remember when he did his like
I
rock
don't
album?
remember that. I'm not a big Garth Brooks
Dude,
follower.
who is? None of us
Well,
are.
I know the lyrics to Friends in Low Places, and a lot of the lyrics to 2 Pina Coladas or whatever
Dude,
the fuck the name of the actual song is.
In I think it was like the late '90s or whatever. He made.
Oh no, he looks like Ben Stiller.
Dude, he made like a alt rock album under the name Chris Gaines. So there's an entire album. Yeah.
Dude, he looks like a fucking Ben Stiller impersonator. You know what I mean? Like
This is Darth Emo.
Oh,
Yeah.
God damn. Yeah, that's bad. You pulled that up really quick. Was that in your fat folder?
Yep.
It was right. Hold on, I got another one that was in the fat folder. This was sent to me just a moment ago. This is pure. This is the kind of shit Dark Matter's into. I mean, we don't get started on that. There you go. Fat folder material.
All genders. What?
This is a TJ photo op job. I'm already giving you guys so much to work with for the thumbnail of this fucking thing.
She's
TJ.
wearing a bloody tampon over her ear like it was a feather for a Native American.
I actually just noticed that now that you point that out.
That was one of the first things I noticed.
Really? You don't notice the crotch blood stains and the...
No, man, I didn't even see that until Drew pointed it out.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
No, I'm serious. I was busy looking at that.
Up, man. Between the two of you, I am, what is it? Fools to the left of me.
Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right.
That's what it is. Except for it's above, below and even further below instead of to the left and the right.
No, take it in.
Take it in.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
Bitch, wear a fucking pad or a freaking tampon.
It's attached to her ear.
Seriously?
Oh, look at her sign, though. How many times have you accused me of menstruating?
Probably a lot.
Yeah, it's fucking normal. Yes, all women go through it. Well, but for fuck's sake.
How long until we get the bloody tampon emoticon?
The bloody tampon emoticon?
Yeah. So when you're like, I really want some pickle flavor ice cream or some shit, and then you put the because we're like, I totally beat my kid up today for no apparent reason, but it's okay because bloody tampon.
What?
I was scrolling through Facebook and they literally have cloth fucking tampons.
Uh-huh.
They have Cherokee hair tampons as
They're
well.
made out of yarn.
Made out of yarn? So you could reuse them?
Oh, God. Cherokee.
Why would you want to reuse those?
100% natural Cherokee hair, bundled.
Cloth pads, I could totally get.
Oh,
You just gotta bundle it, and then you can rinse it off. Use it again. It's cool. Toxic shock syndrome is pretty rare.
It is. All you gotta do is just,
ring it real good.
Yeah, give it a nice ring.
That's disgusting.
I think this show is about to permanently scare away Mrs. DM.
No.
No, I see shit like that on Facebook, so it's not like it's not like I've never seen it before. But each time I see it, I just think, fucking.
Why are body fluids something to be proud of? I mean, control your damn fluids.
No, this Miss Dark Matter.
Walk around with my piss on my pants or something.
No, can we say it for you?
Thing.
Can we say it for you? Because you can't. I'm sure you don't feel comfortable saying it. I'll say it for you. Every time you see something like this, you think to yourself, I wish I would have married a real man.
I don't think he's gonna tell her what you said. No, he's definitely not. Oh, God.
Yeah, can you get that off the screen? Thank you
we'll
so much.
Away from that. Stop triggering Miss Dark Matter.
Hold on, I'm gonna try.
Guys, I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night, Mrs. Dark Matter.
Yeah.
We love you. I wish I was there to tuck you in.
No, she's long gone.
You said shame. Don't you shame me, you piece of shit. Dark Matter, you missed all kinds of goodies from last night's show, man. You missed this.
Oh, I didn't miss a goddamn thing, man.
Yes, you did. TJ's gonna do the sexy voice when he comes back. Okay, this is one of those chicks that you pay money. I was telling him what he missed last night. All right, this is one of those chicks that you pay money that does she eats cheese fries.
You missed that I read this. in her voice last night. I was like, if you turn on my cheese fries, then boy, do I have a deal for you. I had a midday craving for something cheesy and greasy this afternoon. Within an hour, I was stuffing my chubby little cheeks with fattening cheese fries and cheesesteak. I ordered the largest order of cheese fries they offer, and I didn't expect so much food. But no complaints here. Come hang out and I mean hang out, with me while I gorge on this yummy pre-dinner meal. Just $16.99 to watch me eat cheese fries for 18 minutes.
18 minutes of a fat chick eating cheese fries? Oh
it's only $16.99, bro. It's less than $1 a minute. Talk about a deal.
Dude, they're saying in the chat this is worse than the chick that was free bleeding. They're saying...
You joke, but this woman figured out a way to get paid to eat cheese fries.
That's what I'm saying.
She's
Can you imagine how different Drew would look if he had figured out this scam?
Pretty much
would
just
be a
nicer,
very different looking man. Yeah,
just nicer clothes. Pretty much.
You guys remember the computer tech engineer thing from Blade?
Oh,
it was
Pearl. Yeah, Pearl.
Yeah. That's pretty much what Drew would look like.
I just never leave my little station. Yeah,
dude. Oh my God, people would be giving us super chats to see you put like cheese whiz on your nipples and try and lick it off.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You missed a lot of goodies last night. We might have to play that. The one that was, I guess, kind of sort of related is the chick that gets paid just to like.
Sure.
What was it again?
She was like a financial. That was a fetishist.
Yeah.
So a guy would get off on just giving her a lot of money.
Patriarchy.
Yeah, patriarchy. I know, but we only had one patron show this month because we dipped below our $900 goal, which is for 2 patron shows. So we're back above it now. So we should be back to 2 patron shows a month. But since we only had one, we wanted to make it a good one, and we really did. I'm just looking up.
How is it that someone made one where I actually come out on top?
Yeah, I know. That's what I was about to say. I don't like this. It almost is like he's pimping us.
Why'd you pull this up, Drew? You should have seen this and been like, nope, sorry. First one to ever not get featured. Yeah. You see how short-lived the time on screen was? Take a hint. Do the proper Photoshop.
Yeah, do horrible shit with dark matter, and you'll get your 5 minutes.
Oh, shit.
All right. So let's see. Are you pulling something up?
Me?
I thought you said you were pulling something up.
I am pulling something up.
What a piece of shit. All right. Anyways, I guess we'll start with that fetish bitch so we can go ahead and get it out of the way. Where was that at?
So this is the kind of shit you're missing if you're not a patron, basically.
Oh yeah, we had the Ginger run.
Yeah, Das Ginger took the place of Das Dogma.
Okay, I'm looking at all the videos we played last night, and there's like 3 of them here that I want to play again. One is the financial fetish bitch. The other one is that, remember the Nigerian guy that came up with the idea for the car that can fly?
Oh, no, it's a flying boat. Yeah,
the flying boat submarine car. Yeah.
Plane thing.
And also,
wait a minute.
There's the Pimp and the Priest.
There's planes with.
We did cover that last night, and that one definitely has to get played.
Yeah,
we covered that last night, and it was one of the best, most like stereotypical videos I think we've ever fucking covered. It was absolutely wonderful. All right, so let's just crank them out. Let's just get them out of the way.
Well, Dark Matter, you were about to say something?
Oh, I was going to say about the boat plane. I mean, there are boat planes. Have you ever seen a plane with pontoons?
Yeah, but
they land in the water.
It is a boat, plane, car, submarine.
Oh, it's everything.
God damn it! Now I see another one. It was the vaginal knitting. Dark Matter would have loved that video.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was a fun night last night. Yeah. All right. So the financial fetish bitch.
Tell me how good it feels to be spending $50 a minute on me.
I'm very thankful.
My name is Megan, otherwise known as Princess, and I am a financial dominatrix.
Okay, first of all, go back. No, you played it too far, Drew. Go back. Pretend you never saw that part, Dark Matter. 1 out of 10 here. 1 out of 10.
You can't now. You're asking the jury to not admit what was said.
You have to block the last little bit that you saw of her out and just give her a 1 to 10 immediately here.
But you gotta give me a different face because that face is not flattering.
Okay, that's not really flattering either.
Yeah, there
we go. That's a great one.
Yeah, she's looking at TJ.
I mean, she's average, I'd say.
So, average freaking chick. Now play it a little bit more.
Otherwise known as Princess, and I am a financial dominatrix.
Okay, pause it. Pause.
Instantly
now,
it jumps
now,
up
give me
4 points.
All right, now we're gonna go above average because
Miss Dark Matter went to bed.
Yeah, and
oh, what? And
are you at a loss for words or something,
dude?
She
literally took his breath away.
No,
I swear to God, I can't wait till I
happens.
raise that. I'm gonna raise that $100,000, tattoo a nipple to the top of your fucking head, and every time you see a tit, that's all you're gonna think about. It's like that's what my fucking head looks like.
Hold on, Peachy in the chat asked, "Do her tits?" Peachy asked, "Do her tits really make up for the problem here in the attitude?" Yes, they do.
Yes,
No, I mean, to me, they don't.
Tej, you don't deserve a penis. God damn it.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, dude, I've worked with people like, in a restaurant or whatever, servers. Shut the fuck up. I hear you. Shut up. God damn, little bastard. Anyway, I've worked with girls that are like they expect to be able to get away with being either lazy or dumb or have other people do their shit because they're like kind of cute or whatever. And what a huge fucking turnoff that is.
Oh yeah,
that
totally.
You're like, oh hey, can you like do this for me? I'm like, I'm the first guy to be like, nope. I'm not one of these idiots that's like, oh, this is eventually I'm gonna get my dick sucked. That's not reality, and I'm certainly not giving my fucking money to people like that.
But ironically, that's what attracts chicks like that is when guys turn them down.
Mm-hmm.
Like they can't stand that. Like
so TJ's got a bunch following.
They're used to having guys fawn all over them, and when the guy that doesn't, pay them any attention, that's the guy that they go after.
No, dude. But when Peachy's asking, do the tits take away from the hair and being a bitch attitude? If you're talking about $50 a minute, then obviously all of us are in the same boat there. I'm not paying this woman to talk to me on a fucking phone.
No, I would never.
There's nothing this woman could do that I'd pay $50 a minute for.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about do her tits make up for the fact that she has like weird hair or that she's a bitch or whatever? As far as just to look at, yeah, they do.
I would
just to look.
On our end, because it's free.
I would actually.
If anyone had to pay for this shit, it would be like instantly like not worth it.
Totally,
I would pay her $50 a minute to pay me $100 a minute.
Because I said there's nothing I'd pay her $50 a minute to do, and he's Dark Matter really it was like, I could think of something.
One up. What a douche! You came out to be more douchey than this lady who is charging $50 a minute.
For real,
that's how horrible of a person
by the way,
you are, Dark Matter.
You could do an easy Dark Matter Photoshop here. You just put his head kind of sideways, so the side of her tit is the top of his head, and then the rest of his face is just over there under her hand.
What the fuck is hanging up behind her, by the way? Does it look like cartoons?
Oh, on the wall over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drawings or something.
She probably paints in her spare time. She gets paid $50 a minute. She can afford to.
She likes cartoons. I mean, I think it's clear which one of us she would go for.
Yeah, for $50 a minute.
Yeah, it's clear which one would get her because Drew and I don't think are going after this kind of broad.
Sorry, bro.
and horny men who have a financial fetish who get off on spoiling and sending me money because it's better.
Dude, what would be hilarious is if she started like naming off the kind of guys that like are the people that send her money. It's like guys that do YouTube animations and make like eight grand a fucking month or some shit.
I've got one guy, he makes like $4,000 a month on Patreon. He gives me every penny. Just because it says please just talk to me for like a little bit. He's like, don't berate me either. My wife does that enough already.
You hear that? If I have any patrons here, you hear how well spent your money is.
Yeah. With Drew and I and the podcast, all patrons, douchebag. You're fucking. Speaking of patrons, wouldn't your money be better spent at patreon.com/goddamn and join the goddamn army where Drew and I salute our goddamn patrons? You get extra goddamn shows and the ability to win cool shit. And I have not even had the opportunity to give anything away, but that's because I only give shit away after the first and second breaks now.
That's right.
Hope you've been paying attention. But I do have some cool shit here. I really do. Including stuff like this is an option. I want to say this is an option here.
Now you see, and yesterday was a twofer for the patrons, our patron army, because it was Memorial Day and we did it in fucking service to our goddamn patrons.
Oh, that's correct. Yeah,
totally.
I wish we could have said we remembered the fallen, but previous patrons can go fuck themselves unless they want to come back. If you want to come back, that's cool. Unless
you die, and in your will you have that the patron money continues to go, towards.
Yeah.
Like
maybe
you
should.
Maybe you could set it up where your Social Security checks keep coming in, and that they just go straight into the patron.
If we have patrons that are like keeping their stepmother's cold dead fucking body in the cellar so they can continue collecting checks, so they can continue giving us their pledge, I say good luck to you. I hope you win something cool.
That's probably at least half of our patrons. Anyways, let's move on with this fucking video.
Maybe you will end up with a pair of bacon socks someday.
Spent on me. It's hard being a spoiled princess. I make over $200,000 a year.
Over $200,000 a year.
No. Why?
That's more than dark matter. You can tell instantly he's hurt.
That's a Lotus every year.
I own 2 properties and thinking about owning 2 more. The type of guy that most people think comes to me is the guy who is a CEO or he's this big shot. But I also have your regular guy who just gets off on existing for me.
Jesus. And this is the worst part. She literally does nothing but talk to guys on the phone for this. Yeah, she doesn't get naked. She doesn't meet these guys or anything.
I don't get naked. I don't meet these men. I do webcam. And then I have a financial domination line where they get really excited to just spend $50 a minute just to hear my voice. This is a job. I branded myself.
This is the kind of shit you will never hear about when feminists are bitching about the wage gap.
I'm starting to think we need some equality, dark matter.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I mean this.
If there's anybody in the chat who's thinking about maybe giving us money for existing, I mean, I'd be okay with it. I exist.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think that deserves at least a.
I actually, I go a little bit beyond that. I put time and effort into when people like give our patrons and shit. I've got a stack of shit I've already got to send out. I've got a stack of shit that I've acquired in order to give out. We do extra shows. We do a lot. You know what Dark Matter does? He fucking copy pastas the script over or some shit. He copy pastas. Do I what?
Copy pastas?
It's copy pasta when you copy paste.
I've never heard that. I thought you just made like a fuck up. I was just calling you on a fuck up. Oh, I've never copy pasta.
I've heard people call it copy pasta all the time.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, me too.
No, I never have.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's cool. Maybe in Texas that'll come around in like 2025.
Probably not.
Anyway, Yeah, along with cars that get 30 miles to the gallon. Like, woo, we're moving up in Texas now. Instead of all being a bunch of coal rolling sons of bitches.
Dude, the chat is shaming me for not knowing that. God damn it, they're saying you need a 4chan more, bro. Fucking normie. Yeah, I know. Sorry, guys.
Anyway, he copy and paste for Drew and other Texans. He copy and paste his script and posts it onto Patreon, and that's what he does for patrons. No exclusive stuff, nothing.
What are you talking about? I send screen caps of what I'm working on.
Oh,
I give you get to see a still insight.
You get to see a still image of an animation that you will get to see all of the images of, even if you don't pay. Wow!
Along with my exclusive commentary.
But yeah, like anyone gives a shit about that.
And I reply to all the comments. I can't do that on YouTube. I will interact with you on Patreon.
You have to pay him to interact with you. For us, you get payment, you get interacted with and entertained. What up?
But I have no choice. That's how I have to interact with people, because I have fewer patrons and subscribers, so I actually can physically, respond to them.
Oh yeah, he's got so many fans, Drew. So many that the only way he can pay attention to each one is if they give him money.
Dude, I was just noticing that this.
I'm just fucking with you, Dark Matter. It makes total sense. I'm just saying it in a sarcastic way just to get you worked up, and it's totally working. We're your patrons. We honestly think you deserve it. I just like fucking with you. Don't get all defensive.
Hold on. We have a new Photoshop here.
No, we don't.
Dark Matter.
Oh, yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
See how excited Dark Matter gets over Photoshop when he's not the target?
I dodged a bullet there.
This could be easily fucking improved. Can you just make Dark Matter my bloodstain?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. And
how would that even work?
And then Drew can be my tampon.
Why do you look like Captain Jack Sparrow?
You do.
Drew, yeah.
Holy shit, he fucking does. Oh god. Yeah. Yeah. You can make me hit the little bloody tampon hanging off of his ear, and Dark Matter can just do that thing. Remember when y'all made Dark Matter blend in with the skyline? Make him just blend in with the blood stain on her crotch.
Thumbs up on this video if you want to see Dark Matter's face somewhere in that blood stain.
I know, that's a sentence I'd never thought I'd hear.
On this show, really? You never know what you're gonna hear on this fucking show.
I want it to end up looking kind of like the what's it called that Jesus was wrapped in?
The Shroud of Turin or whatever?
Yeah, that's what I want it to look like, except for just Dark Matter's face and the blood stain on my crotch.
Alright, here's another somewhat disturbing fucking image. Jesus. Shives coming in.
I wish I never made that fucking video.
there's
just
me.
For the reason that it gets photoshopped.
There's me as the mirror on the wall. TJ is on that cartoon in the background. Christ.
It's kind of creepy how well it fits.
Yeah.
I gotta say, your head, you kind of got a head like a tit. TV, if you don't shut the fuck up,
dude, we can't even hear your dog. I just hear
he's over there like doing this weird shit because I got the gate closed because I have to keep ducking out to see if the cat's out there. It's raining. I don't want the dog to run out into the rain, so I've got the gate closed and he don't like it.
Well, we've got to
well, fuck are you, human? You open the goddamn gate. All
right, so we had to do that one. We're trying to get these out of the way really quick. I wanted to do him the vaginal knitting, but after getting to where we got on that one yesterday, it started getting kind of in the free bleeding start of But
yeah, there was. Look, I'll just explain it instead of watching the. Here, just play the video with the sound off. I'll explain it real quick. We'll fly through this.
Do the David Attenborough, bro. Do it.
Yeah. Here we have a Caucasian female with a weird haircut that thinks it's appropriate to put yarn inside of her vagina, and then as she knits, it unspools within her vagina, and she's knitting a very long scarf. She does this on a daily basis, whether she is menstruating or not. So So you don't know whether you're going to have maybe a red tint to your scarf.
Yeah, let me
certain places.
Let me fast forward a bit. Yeah, there you go. Let's pause it right there, and Steve is going to help us assess the situation. Steve actually has the right look for once.
If a guy did this, he would be branded a disgusting pervert.
How would a guy do this?
I mean, if he wraps yarn around his dick or something and got urine and semen on it.
I discussed this. Remember the solution I came up with was that the guy would have to put like a super silkworm in his urethra, and then like spin like a nice silk shirt or some boxers out of the silk that comes out of his urethra silkworm.
There would be like a sweatshop somewhere in Asia of dudes like shoving silkworms up their dick holes so they can make fucking boxers.
Can you do me a favor, Dark Matter, and read Neeboop's his latest like chat there?
Dude, I bleed from my ass from giant black men's.
Oh, it's good to know, Dark Matter.
Yeah, now you can quote Dark Matter in the chat.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, so there was you sick bastard.
Can we actually get? I want that on the Dark Matter soundboard. I want that clip right there on the Dark Matter soundboard, so we can use that from now on.
Oh, Dark Matter! You figured you would know us by now. All right, one more from the last show, and then we'll move on to some new content. I don't want to bore the shit out of our patrons, but this one is a must. This is the Pimp and the Bishop. All right, you want to give any sort of preface to this?
Apparently, in the article, the video doesn't mention it, but in the article it says that the bishop might have owed him money, or the priest or whatever it is owed this pimp money, or he's got some kind of fucking problem with him for some goddamn reason. Pimps usually don't fucking. Okay, this guy's obviously a pimp. That's not like a stereotypical term. Like he fits every stereotype. He saunters up to punch this man in the mouth during mass.
Yeah, it's a priest in like mid-mass. And like the pimp in his pimp suit and everything, like every detail of this, you would think it's completely made up.
Well, the big question today is what possessed a man to walk up to an altar in the middle of mass in front of about 100 people and punch a bishop in the face. The whole thing is as puzzling as it is disturbing, but parishioners say the violence will not shake their faith.
May Almighty God have mercy.
The prayers of Bishop Manuel Cruz were cut short Saturday when a man dressed in a...
Look at this motherfucker, like, strutting, dude.
I know that guy.
Oh my god.
His name is... No, his name... I know him. His name is Rook.
What are you talking about?
His name is Rook. Rook takes Bishop...
Tej.
Oh, what'd I miss?
You didn't hear that?
Nothing.
I'm sorry. I'm literally listening for my cat meowing out there in the fucking rain. I really am trying to get the little bastard inside.
You know what that moment was? That moment right there was Dark Matter fucking up and me saying, "I'll tell your dad when he gets home." And then TJ shows up and Dark Matter's like, "Oh, nothing happened."
What did he do, Drew?
He called.
Tell me all about
he
it.
said, "I know this guy." And I said, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "Isn't that Rook?" I was like, "Rook, what are you talking about? You know, Rook takes Bishop." Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That is so bad. That is so bad. And I have one other question. Can they not afford a book stand or an altar or something? Or like
Why do that when you have some pleb altar boy?
Maybe they could buy one at a pawn shop.
That's what I meant to make. This is what I'm gonna make Dark Matter for his little character down there. I want to make him a dunce cap that just says fag on it. That's what I was thinking about making, to just start adding to his little character down there. Would you like that, Dark Matter? You want a fag hat?
Yeah, you're playing chess with the abyss here.
White coat with matching hat saunters to the altar and punches him in the mouth.
Bam!
So I went out and said,
Good
officer,
night.
officer, grab him.
Oh my God! Stop, please.
Dark Matter, you are the king of bad jokes. Oh, fucking A.
Jesus Christ. Are y'all done? Is there any more that you can possibly make out of fucking chess?
Is there any
Let
more
me-
pieces?
Where's the checkmate joke? Come on.
Hold on. Let me checker my list of chess jokes.
Stop him, stop him.
Yeah, stop him, please.
Stop him.
So
Stop
fucking
him, Drew. Stop him.
But I couldn't scream. I wanted to scream, Bishop, drop your, go down. But I couldn't. I was just too rapidly.
Besides about 100
Look
parishioners
at him in a
inside,
heap. In a heap over there on the right-hand side.
police officers were also patrolling and immediately arrested
That
Charles
cop was
Miller,
right there too.
who's now
Yeah,
charged
there was 3 of them that were like right.
Look at this fucking pimp
with
in his bright red fucking suit.
Look at him.
There's a devil right there.
He's got that look on his face. He goes, "It was worth it. I'd do it again."
assault. Miller
Listen to this. Listen to this. Okay, you don't think it gets any more ridiculous? Now listen to this.
is known throughout the neighborhood and showed up about a half an hour early to Saturday's mass, driving a pink Cadillac.
Motherfucker was actually driving a pink Cadillac.
When I was there earlier.
At that point, I mean,
Yeah, dude, it's so over the top. The only thing that was missing was like that giant hat with a feather in it, and a cane.
even if he had that, like he would have been missing the fucking guy putting a little bit of baby powder on his fucking hand. Bow.
Jesus.
That is the ultimate stereotypical shit. It just happened in a weird place during the fucking mass too. Anyway, that's the kind of shit you're missing if you're not a patron. We do that kind of shit all the time, and often we don't cover the shit here on the regular shows. So if you enjoy that kind of shit, please do consider becoming a patron. Patreon.com/goddamn. It's right over there to the right of Steve Shives on the bottom. And now some super fresh shit for you.
Yeah, some fresh shit like this fucking sunburn.
Ah. Holy shit.
Oh god, that
How
is
is
fucking
even moving. That is guaranteed cancer.
Dude, that is bad, man.
Yo, when you look like you're wearing bright red stockings.
Dude, how did this... Dude, that actually hurts to watch, man.
What's the worst sunburn you guys have ever had? Because I remember mine clearly. I've had a lot of bad sunburns. In fact, I went on a cruise with my girlfriend, and we like celebrated a little too hard on the first day, or I did. She didn't really drink. So I got shithoused, and we went and laid out by the pool, and I passed out. And I passed out with my fucking aviators on. So big raccoon eyes of white, and I mean I was like, everything was painful. That sucked. But the worst one I've ever had was by far, I went fishing with my buddies. We went out before the sun came up. We didn't get back until the sun was down. And my spot on the boat was on the back, and I was hanging my feet off the back, just barefoot, not even thinking about it. And my feet got so sunburned I couldn't put socks on for like 2 weeks. It was.
Oh, was it like the top of your feet?
Dude, the top of my feet peeled like 3 different times.
Yeah.
It was a deep burn. It was not like a normal sunburn, and because it was such a sensitive spot of the body, it just like I was like, oh shit, that hurts, and it'll probably hurt for a few days. And like 2 weeks into it, it finally had the last peel and stopped hurting and bothering me. That shit sucked.
The worst place for me that I can ever remember getting sunburn is either on your neck or on the top of your shoulders. Like
that's because your shirt sits there and shit.
Well,
like
I
that.
remember this one time going, and I was wearing like a freaking wife beater. We were just chilling on the beach drinking, and dude, I had the sunburn that was so fucking bad. This was like 4 years ago, and just like a year ago, like the last of the tan line went away. Like that tan line was there for like 3 fucking years, because it was like hitting all this shit that never gets any sun, dude. This shit is like so white. And it just, dude, like it was like this all on the top of my shoulders and down my back and everything. Dude, so fucking bad.
Dark Matter, your worst story has to be the top of your head, right?
No, I had hair when I got my worst burn. I went whitewater rafting, and I was on the river the whole day, so I wasn't wearing a shirt all day, and I got extremely badly burned. And this was right before I went into the Army, and by the time I went into the Army, I was peeling. And in the Army, you're living with a bunch of other dudes. You're changing. They see you change and stuff. And these guys that never seen me before, because I'm just now starting the Army, I'm in the barracks with these strangers. I'm changing my clothes, and all they see is like all of my skin flaking off, and like, what the fuck is wrong with you? They're worried I got some disease.
we got a comment in the chat over here about they love hearing white boys complain about sunburns.
Oh yeah? Who said that? Who said that? No, honestly, whatever. I'd rather be white and get an occasional sunburn than be black and never get sunburn. Put it that way. That came off way more racist, but yes. I just mean like in the way that people are treated in general. I don't mean like I would not want to be a black person because black people suck. I wouldn't want to be black because of the
shit they gotta go through.
Yeah, exactly. All that extra shit. Especially the kind of person I am, I'd go through a lot of extra shit.
Yeah. No, but for real though, like. I'm picturing Rachel Dolezal is like so jealous of this guy right now, right?
God,
she dropped trow when she saw this guy. Let me just put it that
way. Jesus.
Oh yeah. Let's get some aloe for that burn, Dark Matter.
Oh God, stop it. Isn't it? Yeah, like white people just get darker, don't they? Whenever they get like a lot of sun.
Yeah.
Huh. Saint Chef in the chat. Grand Wizard TJ there being subtle as always. Jesus Christ. I'm a little bit more subtle than that.
I've had it up to here with these comments. All right.
Dude, you should hear me at work. We'll get like a fresh order of haddock and I'll go to like, do what I would cut it, bread it, whatever needs to be done with it. And I'll turn the corner and someone would be like, yo, watch out right behind you. And I'm like, I've just about haddock with you.
Oh, God.
Being in my way.
Imagine working with this asshole and just be horrible puns all day long.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's bad.
That would be terrible.
That's it, Dark Matter? he's just like, yeah, that would be bad.
Yeah, like dun dun dun. All right, let's see. Let's do before these assholes start on more horrible fucking jokes. Let's start on. So, how did your uncle die?
So we found this trampoline on Craigslist, and we're like, is it worth buying? And I'm like, hey, Unc, jump up there and see what you think. And he's like,
whoa.
Yeah. And then he doesn't get back up because he's fucking dead with like a severed spine or some shit.
And the last thing he heard was his family members laughing at him.
Yeah. No, the last thing you heard is the guy in the background saying, hey, you guys just bought that. You know that, right?
And this was the test jump or something? In the middle of some dude's backyard?
Let's see if it's stable. God. When you have to use a ladder to get onto your trampoline, you're too old to use a trampoline.
But he was having
You see the ladder next to it?
He felt youthful.
Yeah. He's got a ladder next to it.
Youthful.
Look, he tries that backflip. He really tries, but he locks his knees. He locks his knees here.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's not that he locks his knees. It's that he doesn't even get his legs extended.
He would have had it.
Yeah.
He would have fucking had it.
He's got the ladder right there next to it. That's not a good sign.
Yeah, we can
climb
do
up something.
I think you meant to spell girl, but you spelt it with a D instead of a G. Cows watch girl do a handstand.
Down on me, holy cow, what you doing, child?
I think the cows got the right idea. I mean,
yeah. They almost look like a fucking cell phone bar of service right now. Like,
yeah, except for that fucker on the end. They all stood up from biggest to small.
But is that a nipple hat or a condom hat? I can't.
I don't
look at that
it's
hat.
more like it looks like the nipple of a fucking bottle. It totally does.
Is it worth splitting hairs here? All right, somebody made a really fucked up Photoshop. I don't know if I want to show that. Here we go. I got to show them. That's the thumbnail, guys. All of us.
I'm okay with that.
All of us.
Okay with that.
Because we're all getting burned worse than you are. God damn it.
Drew, you're my favorite.
That is the best Photoshop.
At least Chives is in the proper spot.
Oh, goddamn. Dark matter. Oh, you do not look happy to be down there.
Yeah, dude, yeah. That's actually even more fucked up is that the blood stain is so angry.
Wouldn't you be angry if you were Coctopus's menstruation stain?
Yeah.
Probably. Now, is there a phrase you ever thought you would fucking say in your goddamn life?
Wouldn't you be angry if you were Coctopus's menstruation?
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
Holy cow, what you doing, child? What you doing, child? Holy smoke.
The fucking cows. Where is this? Like fucking Ireland or something?
Maybe New Zealand. Somewhere where they have like fucking stone like walls going down the sides of their little walkways and whatnot.
You know, one, they really don't know what to make of it. You could tell they're kind of like on the fence about what to think.
Holy cow, Dark Matter. That joke was bullshit. Hold on. Sorry, my Skype is freezing up.
I can hear Chibi. I can hear Chibi now. The poor little bastard. Let him in there.
Yeah, dude. You should see this face. If I can get this thing out here far enough, you can see his face. I can't.
Let him in. Let Chibi in. Come on, chat. Do a chant.
Little bastard. No, it's because when the break comes here in a few minutes, I've got to go look for that fucking cat again.
It's still out there?
Yeah, it hasn't come in yet. It rained and lightninged hard, and I'm wondering if he's even still in the area or if he booked it.
Look at the chat, Teach. Let Chibi in. Free the Doge.
He'll be in here after the fucking break, because if the cat doesn't come after the break, it's his own goddamn fault. Because I'm going to leave the door open the entire fucking time. Chibi.
Poor Chibi.
Just hush it, Bobby. Hush it. He's so used to being spoiled and just loved and pet and scratched and everything.
Dude, what do you expect? You let him on every podcast. We all get to see him and hang out with Chibi for a bit.
He will be here during the second hour, I'm sure. All right? God. He's sitting there giving me the look right now. He's like, God damn, a human.
That's the look right before he commits seppuku.
Uh-oh. You want that? You want that on your conscience, bro? All right. How about we do this? A kid that gets scared of a farting goat.
There you go, Asher.
Oh God.
There you go, Asher.
Oh God.
The slow motion. Let me see the slow motion.
There you go, Asher.
Jesus Christ.
That's fucking wonderful.
Goat fart. Nothing sums up this fucking podcast like goat farts.
Dude,
Jesus.
there's a I don't know, when you're a kid, when you're real little, there's something scary about being around really big animals that are, you can't, I mean, for most kids, unless they're your kids that fucking drooling retard, in which case they don't give a fuck and they're probably going to get kicked or trampled. But most kids with fucking sense of urgency know that like an animal bigger than you can do damage really quick.
Mm-hmm.
And that kid's instincts were on point. I just want to say that. It was funny to watch. But I've been the kid that didn't move fast enough. I had a
he got
really
kicked in the face by like a horse.
No, I almost got kicked one time, and actually someone had to step in and take the blow. They saw it happening, and I didn't.
Someone
like
took a kick for you?
Well, what you do is it was someone that owned the horse, and they saw this fucking pony was turning to kick me through this fence because there was a wide enough opening in this. It had done that before. They were on the other side of the fence, and when the fucking pony went to kick, you step like right behind the leg, and they can't get the extension to make it actually like really painful. So they don't get the extension, and after the horse did that she smacked the shit out of it like a few times, because apparently that horse had done that a few times. But nothing happened to me. She actually stepped in because she was the owner of the horse and saw what was happening. But I had my foot stepped on by, like, I think it was the largest horse in the county. And that was not fun.
In case you were wondering what TJ does in his downtime, he rides horses out in fucking Florida.
Absolutely not. I'm way too big for that shit. This was when I was younger, and I wasn't even riding the horse. I was just out where they had the horse, and they were letting everyone come up and like compare themselves to the horse because it was so fucking big, and take pictures. And I was doing that, and I wasn't really paying attention to where the horse was stepping. And he made a move, and he put like full weight on my fucking foot, and it hurt really bad. I limped for a few days.
Yeah, but imagine if that happened when you had your sunburned foot.
Oh my God, that would
Oh,
have been,
dude, yeah. Oh my God.
that would have been real bad. That would have been.
Although we have in the chat here, third 2020 says TJ says, "quote Only a retard wouldn't get out of the way." Then proceeds to say, "When I was a kid, I didn't get out of the way."
Yeah. No, I kept myself out of a lot of trouble, but not all trouble. And I've definitely had my fair share of fucking like accidents, broken bones, all that shit. So when I say that, I fully I say fully, but I partially include myself, which is, you know, it's like you can talk shit about black people because you're black, you know. I can talk shit about retarded people because I'm retarded. So, bam.
Hey, here's something.
I wonder if there are any kids with or like people with Down syndrome out there that just talk shit about Down syndrome people. Like, I wonder if that's actually a thing. That's got to be.
I mean, I talk shit about really good-looking, intelligent people. I mean, it's what I can do.
Well, yeah, we have you on the show with us every week, and you tend to get on our nerves and talk shit about us. So I can see where you're talking about with our good-looking, intelligent. We can't read that at all, Drew.
Yeah, autofocus is off. Autofocus is off. Penguins have an organ above their eyes that converts seawater to fresh water.
Whoa,
that's pretty.
Wait a second.
Crazy.
So if we just like harvest those organs from penguins, we can convert. Like, so obviously the next thing that's going to happen is you're going to have like a Brita filter with a fucking penguin eye organ thing.
Yeah.
It's like, turn your seawater into fresh water with the Brita penguin eye organ filter.
We need to straight up ISIS the shit out of the penguins, and then water problems solved.
Don't tell them. Don't let them know.
Have I told you guys that I've started working with a lady named Isis?
Yeah,
dude. Oh my God,
dude. And we sit there like I swear to God, the first day I met her, you know, they're like, "Hey, this is Isis," and I kind of met her eyes, and I was like, "That's unfortunate."
Do you hear like the jihadi music in the background?
It's a pretty name too, but it's been ruined. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
I don't see like, but on the first day I worked with her, I was like, so what's your full name? Is it like ISIS Taliban Allahu Akbar, or she's like, she's a Filipino lady, and she's totally in on the joke, and she's hilarious, and she's like, my husband's going in the military, and he's like, I'm just gonna tell him your name is May. He's like, I don't want to tell anyone my military buddies I'm married to ISIS. And I was like, well, don't count on me to meet you up after work for a beer, because I'm not going to tell, when someone asks me what I'm doing after work, I'm not going to tell them I'm going to go join ISIS.
Yeah. I saw a chick. There's this lady at the store. You know how like the kids are in Little League and stuff like that, and like their parents will wear like so and so's mom or whatever on like their shirt or whatever to show support for their kid. And the kid's name was Isis. I noticed it yesterday, and it just says Isis's mom, like on like the whole back and stuff. And obviously, first when you see it, and the thing is, these kids are probably like 6 or 7. So, they were named before ISIS became, like, a big thing, right? But I guarantee you that's not going to be a popular name in the future. That was going to die off pretty quick.
I heard that ISIS mom jihadi going on.
All right. And on that note, we're gonna play another video here to try to get the fuck away from that. Let's do what Katy Perry on SNL. Is this a good one?
Okay, no, this this is an excellent one. We might. It's like the Katy Perry song, so we might have to pause it frequently, or end up giving her the 50 cents we make from YouTube on this.
We'll save it. We only got like 4 or 5 minutes until break, so we'll save that one. We'll do it when we come back.
Totally mind blowing what passes for fucking like music and music artists nowadays.
Okay, so we'll do that when we come back.
That's the point of that one. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So find another.
Yeah. Let's do. Let me sort this by short. No jokes, really? Nothing? Okay, fuck it.
I'm just gonna wait. We're letting you know what it feels like to just sit out there and hang.
Yeah.
What it would be like if you tried to drop us, Drew.
Thanks
That's what it would be like.
Thanks a lot, assholes.
Peace and quiet.
Yeah. Yes, peace and quiet.
See, Dark Matter's
bad jokes.
Dark Matter's type of girl.
Oh, here we go.
No.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, that is. Yeah, totally. There you go, Dark Matter.
You're my body love.
Dude, if you would have let me in on the joke before I saw this, you and I could have started with on a scale of 1 to 10. What do you rate this, Dark Matter?
Oh, Dark Matter. Honestly, what would you have said? You would have said like an 8 or 9, huh?
I don't know. I can't. Right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He would have said 8 or 9 instantly.
She would be a little too skinny for me. Like, look at that little tiny thigh.
Don't worry, she got something thick between it for you. Hold on, now pause it at the upswing. Yeah. How about now, Dark Matter? Dark Matter?
No.
1 to 10.
No.
Dark Matter's fapping so hard right now. It's
where's the fucking fish guy from Star Wars? You know, it's a trap.
It's a trap.
Thank you, revolutionists in the chat, for reminding me of that. Oh, hilarious.
My yo-yo body love.
Jesus.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. But that's not a penis. This is a penis. Crocodile Hunter, remember when he was like, "Dude, that's a man." He's like, "No, it's a Sheila."
There's the chat
goes up and just grabs.
The chat saying 7 out of 10. So take that for whatever floats your boat, folks. I mean, go for it. Dark Matter won.
After the fact, yeah. Dark Matter, I think, put it up. He went from an 8 to a 10.
It went up when Dark Matter saw like the fucking raging erection that was going on the tranny. That's different strokes for different folks, man.
He ranks the tranny on a scale of 1 to 10, and each point is an inch, if you know what I mean. And that one got a 10, if you know what I mean.
Oh, we're gonna scare Dark Matter away. Stop it. We gotta be nice to Dark Matter. Let's be nice to Dark Matter for 1 solid hour. You want to do that?
Are you serious? We're gonna try and do that?
Oh, that's what I said. That's what I said.
Yeah,
we're going to try to do that because he's going to give us a reason within like the first 5 fucking minutes not to do it.
Do you wait? Do you want to do it for the second hour or the third hour? Because I'm not quite ready. I need time to prepare for that. I need to get some more out of my system. Let's do it for the third hour. We'll be intellectual. Yeah, it'll be easier because it'll be intellectual.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. Right.
Air quotes.
All right. Well,
all right.
We will be back for the fucking second hour where we will still treat Dark Matter like shit.
But we love you.
The second hour will be more respectable.
Probably not. Anyways, we'll be back for a second hour. Fuck it. back.
Right on, right on. Really, really quick, wanted to announce or let you guys remind you that if you have requests for the show, send them to the Facebook. Goddamn Facebook. The link's right down there on the bottom of the screen. Facebook.com/the goddamn podcast. Send us requests there if you've come across something that you think is podcast worthy. And without further ado, I'll just give something away. Dark Matter, I like to put you on the spot. Have him say something.
I refuse to be TJ's menstruation stain.
You heard him, folks. You heard him.
Should have had him say something like, I would make a better looking menstruation stain than Dark Matter. State. Uh-oh.
Oh, pumpkin.
Pumpkin fails.
You done
Menstruation
good.
stain. You do not want to cross the border into menstruation state.
Hell no. I think Zyklon's got it. Dubious, you spelled Steen. Steen. What the fuck is that, dude?
He put the Drubonics on it.
I don't say fucking Steen. Zyklon.
So give me a number 1 through 6, sir. 1 through 6.
Señor Zyklon. 1 y 6. Wahahaha. Four.
1, 2, 3. Oh, you lucky son of a bitch.
I doubt it.
You just won yourself the 10 Offenses by Pat fucking Robertson.
Yeah, like I said, I doubt it.
Reclaim the blessings of the 10 Commandments.
Oh.
On August 5th, 2003, an order was issued to remove the 10 Commandments from the Alabama Supreme Court. What God intended for good is now seen by many as the 10 Offenses.
How thick is that book? How many pages we're talking? Okay. Dude, that's a lot for Pat.
Hold on. I'll give you a page count. 219, including the appendix.
That's a lot of Pat Robertson.
Oh,
I was in
right there. Back when his shoulders were a little lower.
Dude, his shoulders are so much lower there. Holy fuck.
Well, congratulations, Zyklon.
So I was arguing with some Christian about they were claiming that religion informed freedom of speech, like Christianity pioneered freedom of speech, and I'm like, you're out of your fucking mind. Let's forget about your revisionist history. Forget about science censorship, forget about the censoring of other religions, forget about all that shit. Yeah, I said that. Never mind. But like 4 out of the 10 commandments are, you have no other gods and keep the Sabbath holy and all that shit.
I give him 2.5. It's thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not murder, and then bearing false witness. I give him a half point because you can't do that when you're under oath.
Right, but I'm talking about
as far as the law, the actual law that we have goes.
In regards to freedom of speech, though, I'd say 4 out of the 10 commandments are anti-free speech.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah, that's one of the first 4 commandments don't have dick all to do with morality in any way.
No, it's just don't do this. Don't take the Lord's name in vain. Fucking, that's anti-free speech right there. Now. And then the reply I get is Christians have to believe in the Christian God, and that's anti-free speech now. Like, motherfucker, you don't understand that these rules weren't just imposed on Christians.
So wait a second. What I'm hearing from you is that you have time to deal with really retarded Christians, but not your fans. Do the really retarded Christians pay you for your time, Dark Matter? No? Oh, you just have time to talk to them all of a sudden, huh?
Dark Matter, was this conversation happening on Twitter?
Yes.
Okay. All right. This is one of the things, like, Twitter is really good for certain things, but if you're actually going to have conversations with people about shit that you have to get in depth with, that 140 character thing is only enough to, like, send a Hitler pushing the gas button meme. Is basically all you can really. That's the only way you can really respond to those types of people on Twitter. That's why Twitter is prime for shit posting. It's really prime for getting, like, a basic general thing out. But dude, this happens all the fucking time on Twitter. Is you'll have, like, a back and forth with someone, and it's almost like, oh, so you're not even going to give an explanation? Like, dude, I have 140 characters to explain to you, like, why I think you're wrong, unless I send you a fucking wall of fucking notifications. So basically, what I like, what you're left kind of doing in those situations is you can't have that conversation on Twitter.
Twitter seems like such a limited thing that people try and use for much, like Trump, for example. Like, what, dude? These ideas that you're having, you're the fucking president. You don't have to go to Twitter with it. You really don't. You literally have, like, the biggest audience on the fucking planet, and you go to Twitter with your, like, little petty shit, and it's just, it seems like one of the other millions of, what would you call it, a pleb that would just sit there and fucking, just shit post and go back and forth and think that you're less than 140 characters is really, like, making huge differences and shit. It's the hashtivism. What is it? Hashtivism.
Hashtivism. I know what you're getting at, though.
It's fucking retarded. Yeah, that kind of shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of upsides, and there's a lot of, I see, like, good beneficial, like, uses as far as, like, especially, like, being a content creator on YouTube and stuff, and, like, keeping in contact with people. That's good if you're going to have, like, serious, like, debate, like, arguments or whatever. Honestly, comment sections to begin with are just horrible places for it. But at least if you're having the comment exchanges on, like, YouTube comments or something, where now they're unlimited characters. Remember, YouTube used to limit your comments. You remember that?
Yeah.
I mean, they were
characters.
Yeah, I mean, they were still a lot bigger than Twitter, but yeah, I mean, like, you can have those in other comment sections, but comment sections are a horrible place for debate.
I remember spending many a day editing down my comments so they were exactly 500 characters.
Which is actually that's actually a good exercise for being a writer. But like, they say brevity is the soul of wit, but
which is why you're so fucking long-winded, Dark Matter.
But, like, sometimes I legit do feel bad about focusing on people disagreeing with me rather than on the people paying me compliments. But the other aspect of that is that actually arguing with people is what actually inspires me to make videos.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I need to argue with Christians so that I know what their points are. I know other people are having these same arguments. So when I come up with a good rebuttal and then make a video out of it, it resonates with people, and then they share that shit.
How many like, awesome video ideas did you come up with through Twitter? Like, roughly.
I only started recently using Twitter a lot, like within the last year. So not that many, but I have a couple of Twitter exchanges have inspired me to make videos. Yeah.
You've been inspired by a couple of twits.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of hard to explain if you don't really, like, use Twitter. I mean, you have to kind of, when you're going into it, it's just like we talked about last night with action movies from the 80s. It's like you got to kind of understand what it is when you're going into it. Twitter's like that too. Like, you're not going to have these big, like, you're not changing people's minds first and foremost. You're not changing fucking anybody's mind. But that's a good place to put
it's the website for petty to go. You know what I mean? Like, that's where my idea.
Social media.
It seems most of the shit. Well, I mean, there can be beneficial shit. Like, Facebook still has groups for fucking, like, lost animals and shit, lost pets and shit like that. Like, there are some beneficial things. It's not completely just petty and useless. Whereas Twitter, to me, seems like that is where people go to be petty.
Here's a thing I'm in the midst of being inspired through arguments on Twitter and some arguments on YouTube combined, is this idea that, oh, my religion inspired this great thing, or my religion inspired that great thing. You'll have Muslims saying that Islam invented science. You know, or you'll have Christians talking about the scientific revolution. You know, look at Copernicus. You know, Christian, blah blah blah. Or you know, they'll come up with all these things. Like they'll take credit. Their religion will take credit for all these great things. But amazingly, when it comes to bad things, no religion. No, you can't blame that on a religion. No,
Dark Matter. Have you done a video like that? Have you done a video on that topic? You should, about how they want to claim all the benefits of science and shit, but how it really contradicts all their faith and shit in the first place. That would be a fun video, actually. That's one that is right up your alley, because that is a super fucking common argument.
The idea I had was comparing that to the same people that don't want their religions to be blamed for the bad shit. Like, oh, we want to take credit for all the good shit, but we don't want to have anything that. No, it's not our fault with the bad shit.
Yeah,
it's like you can't, you can't have it both ways.
The same way they treat their God. Miracles are all thanks to him, and if kids die of cancer, that's not him. It's just the positive shit. Yeah, fuck that.
Well, I just want to. Anyway. I want to really quick. Because someone said, nuance is good, says in the chat, 140 characters is kind of retarded. 140 characters for Twitter is actually what makes it really bad and really good at the same time. Because I like, you can scroll through your fucking wall without there being like a fucking, like a book worth of fucking shit written there or whatever. And people that are good at getting their, like Dark Matter said, people that are good at getting their point across in 140 characters are actually really worth following. Normally, even when you disagree with them. People that can actually make sense with like a standpoint at 140 characters.
I have enough going on in my life where squeezing in extra stuff like fucking Instagram and shit like that, and like
Tej, you lost that excuse as soon as you told us you follow like random Floridian fucking pages to shit talk the Christians who are talking in
talking in like
the Facebook the Orlando
but that's
the Orlando DMV Facebook or whatever. And fucking TJ's in there like, you little cunt, get God off my license plate.
It's not quite to that degree. It's more like I started using Facebook more when this podcast started, because I was looking for material, and it was a good place to go because I had a lot of, at the time, and I still do, but I had a lot of weird friends that post a lot of weird shit, and that was a good place to get material, so I started using it more. But it's mostly... Oh my God. Bald steel. It's bald steel.
I look like I'm trying to be sexy.
Bald steel.
That's what makes it worse.
Actually, I kind of am sexy.
No.
It's making the title.
I'm cupping my balls right now.
Ask the women in the chat if they think this is sexy.
Bald steel.
Women of the chat.
There's no lady boners happening off of this, bro. I'll tell you that much.
Pull your panties back up. This is a family show.
Dark Matter, you're happy with that?
Yes, he thinks this is how horrible Dark Matter's life apparently is. He thinks that's a sexy photo of him. Okay, Vamp Queen says no, it's not sexy. Gross. Peachy says no. Alright, apparently none of the ladies.
Alaskan bear bait. What is this?
No, they're saying no to pulling their panties back up. Dude, get it right.
Alaskan bear bait. What an awesome name. Jesus Christ. Bear bait.
And I love how the comment is, what is this? Even Alaskan bear bait is perplexed.
Okay,
for bald eyes only.
The only thing that needs to change about this is, as much as we love Roger Moore, that needs to be Dark Matter's head on Roger Moore's body.
Why I gotta be triple O?
Triple O, bro.
James
Bald.
James Bald.
Christ almighty.
It's only 2 letters off.
I love that at the top it says no one comes close to James Bald because they don't want to. Awesome. That's a good movie. That was sad to hear that Roger Moore died.
What was the car on the bottom right of that poster? Because it better have been a Lotus.
Change it to a Lotus. No, it's a Volkswagen. There's a Volkswagen and oh fuck. Hold on, I'll have to show it again. I don't know cars.
You sure as hell knew that Nazi mobile.
Sure did. What is that? It's like a Pontiac or some shit, isn't it? Like a fucking Firebird or something? I don't
know. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
It's got pop-up headlights. I know that much.
Let me get a better shot of it. I know this is so important.
Yes, this is super important. We find out what the fuck kind of car that is.
That actually, is that an Esprit? No, wait.
If that's a Lotus, I swear to God, if that's a fucking Lotus.
That side, from a side view, it would almost look like an Esprit.
Which is a Lotus?
Yeah.
Oh my
dude,
God.
oh my, dude, no. That better not be. I'm getting it off the screen. Fuck it. That better not be a Lotus.
It does look like kind of Mustangish, but that was from too long ago for that. It looks like a more modern Mustang. Yeah, that's too long ago for that.
Oh fuck.
All right, what's next?
Let's do when Drew gets his ramen. Not quite. Me eating my ramen is a lot more violent than this.
Yeah, it's actually this is actually I had to edit this because it's Peachy's fingers.
Yeah, this is right before she murders.
This is its last meal. Yeah, she just squishes it. It's Mauschwitz up in there.
Mauschwitz. That's a baby mouse, huh?
I guess a gerbil, hamster, something. It's fucking adorable, whatever it is.
It's something that Peachy would squeeze the life out of. I know that much. It's just murder. Peachy was
kicking them little back legs. He's just like so happy.
What is he eating? What is that? Is that
I don't know, a piece of cheese, a Cheeto, something. He's happy, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Too little to even open his freaking eyes, and Peachy's about to butcher the shit out of him.
Goddamn.
When you get home and see your pet. Jesus.
I kind of do that sometimes.
Have you let Chibi in yet? Did you get the cat?
Chiba. No, the cat's still out there somewhere. Chibi, I opened the gate. He's not here right now. Chiba. Chiba. Well, now you get your ass up.
Yeah, that's always the way to get the pooch in there, is to shake the little like dog biscuit bone or whatever the fuck. There he is.
Such a daisy.
He stands so noble and proud. The dog's like, look, asshole, just give me the fucking bone.
It's a good day. Thank you, master.
Chibi
appreciate the treat. He's a good dog.
We've always said Chibi is the honorable third member of the podcast. Dark Matter's the fourth.
Yeah, obviously. He's the mascot. Chiba's a mascot. Let me just scratch you myself and make a lot of noise. All right,
Let's play a video in honor of Chibi. This is clever dog tricks strangers into playing fetch.
Now get the fuck out of there.
Oh, you can actually pick it up.
See, and then he waits there, oh, the ball's on the other side of the fence. Can you please help me? And then they kick it, and he goes and gets it.
Run now. Get the fuck out of there.
You would do this all day. Shut up, Dark Matter. Over the fence.
Poor little dog don't have no one to play with.
Look, and then he just sits there like, oh, can you please help me? Can you please help me? Sweet dog. That's it looks like a, I don't know, some kind of collie or shepherd. Those are smart dogs.
It's hard to tell from that angle. There you go. Does that help?
Some kind of herding dog. Badass. Dogs are awesome. I want to go adopt a shitload of them.
Oh my god!
When I eventually get rich.
All right, this is the new. That's the new Dark Matter poster. That's the Dark Matter James Bond.
Ah.
Oh
Jesus! Perfect.
No.
Look, there's TJ. TJ's on top of the sniper or whatever.
Dude, the Lotus is in there and it looks perfect. All right, the freaking rainbow dong hanging.
There's a rainbow dog. All right, and they fit in. There's TJ over there with a gun. There's me in the scuba suit.
Shives is up there at the top left
with the severed head.
Oh, he got blown off. But my Lotus ain't yellow. Black.
There's me in the scuba suit over there.
Oh, we got a super chat. Nothing said, just from Ocool4271. Well, we appreciate the fuck out of it. Thank you for the $5. We really do appreciate it. That is fucking wonderful.
That's really good. Hold on, let's make sure. I want to give them their time to shine because they did a super chat. Dark Matter, say that in a funny accent. Well done. Well done.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool. 4271.
I'm just now seeing in the chat, so I gotta refresh my browser because it's way behind.
I'm actually having some issues myself. I just restarted my computer too.
Fix it, goddammit.
It's time for me to get an update on the computer. That $5 will help.
That's a steak. So much sex appeal in one fucking video. In 3 seconds. Jesus.
That's a side of beef, actually.
It's the tomahawk, bro.
In Texas, we call this a steak.
What is that?
Let me get a small one.
Is that like off the rib?
Yeah, it looks like a ribeye. Yeah,
no, it's not just. It's the rib, right, and then all the meat on the sides of the closest two ribs as well. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's like thick as fuck. That's 40 ounces.
That's how we do it here.
That is good Ramadan eats.
That's I would say looking at that's probably 2 inches thick. So that's
This is how everyone in India could eat if they just stopped worshiping those fucking cows.
Oh, dude. You're not allowed to eat like this unless there's a Muslim in front of you on Ramadan.
Actually, I was just tagged in a thing. Someone left a comment on one of my newer videos and said you have been called out. So I thought it was like a response video or something again. And I click it, and they never even mentioned me by name, but apparently it's like this new movement to call out the skeptics in the community or whatever, which I absolutely hate. I hate being lumped in group thinking with other people or whatever, but what they were calling out is the fact that there's too many meat eaters that are fucking atheists.
Oh.
Yeah, that's just supposed to be dude, and the guy was super gung-ho about it. Apparently the dude's channel's growing, and the dude thinks this is going to be the next thing that I get all these sons of bitches on. Is they're not fucking vegan, so they're not following skepticism.
Okay, you got me. You got me there. You got me there. Well, I'll be happy to be wrong.
Yeah. Well, what's hilarious to me?
I'll tell you this. It's not very often that someone gives me an argument that I think would get me to stop eating a steak. In fact, I'd say it's pretty rare.
Ooh, I see what you did.
Oh, well done, TJ. Well done.
God damn it.
Thank you.
But what I thought was,
damn, Dark Matter, you're my fucking hero for following through with that.
What's really funny about that is I understand most people in general are meat eaters, but it was funny that the dude left that comment on my video or whatever because I'm actually a butcher. This is what I do. This is what I do.
I'm calling you out, Drew.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
It's time to quit. Oh.
But seriously, this ribeye looks so fucking good.
You know, Drew, I would suggest that you quit your job being a butcher and see if you can find some people that would pay you for existing.
Look at that thing beforehand. Look,
me to exist.
Dark matter. What is it that you always say?
Yeah,
you got to buy me a ribeye before you get to my brown eye.
I've heard him say it. I've heard him say it.
Yeah, I have too. I've heard you say that plenty of times. You got to buy me a ribeye before you get to my brown eye. Well, this is what they've got to buy you before you get like the double dong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fucking ribeye, and that looks like, dude, that's probably more than 2 inches thick.
How the fuck?
Yeah,
do you cook that? Like, how do you get like the middle to be cooked, and like without the outside being burned?
That's at least like 3 inches.
You watched them doing it. They were doing it. It's gonna be red in the middle, no matter what, in the like direct center, pretty much no matter what. But they were cooking it on its ends and shit.
I just got hungry as fuck, and that's asparagus in the back. I love asparagus. Dude, everything about this.
He is a partial vegan.
I heard asparagus scream.
Dude, and the cheese, everything about this is low carb. It's making me hungry. I forget the name of that cheese. That's pretty good fucking cheese.
Yeah, all that butter's got to be really low carb.
Well, yeah, butter is low carb. You can have a lot of butter.
Deep fried patty of buns.
Deep fried, it's going to be low carb, but it is going to be absolute dog shit for your liver. Everybody's getting hungry. I know you sons of bitches are getting hungry looking at this.
Look at the fuck. And then once they bring it to your table on a hot skillet, then they fucking put the cheese on it.
Dude. This is so fucking American. I'm getting a freedom boner over here just watching this.
That thing is awesome. Yeah, I saw that video and I was like instantly, yep, Drew will love this.
So much win.
That's a meaty piece of meat there. That's a meaty steak. That's the kind of steak so big that you could have it well done, medium, and rare all in the same steak.
Yeah, because the outside is going to be yeah. That's
shit.
awesome.
I did ribs for dinner. I grilled up some ribs and barbecued the shit out of it.
Did you
lots of brown sugar in the barbecue sauce so that it would caramelize?
See, that's how my dad
came
makes
out
it too.
Fantastic.
A lot of my family hates those. They don't like sweet ribs. Me and my dad fucking love them. Brown sugar and the butter and all that. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man! They come out.
Corn on the cob.
I actually grilled the corn too. Yeah, fresh corn. Had to shuck it, and it was good. Another $2 super chat from Cool again says, "Get Phil Helenies on."
I would love to have him on, but he has way too much self-respect for that.
Robot scheme.
I mean, if you guys want to get on his ass, we'll be more than happy to tell him that we will be happy to have him on. Like instantly, he's already invited on. So just say, "Hey, you've been invited on."
Does he still make
videos?
If
he says yes, who knows? But he might still be interested in coming on. So if he wants to, we'll do it. And then we've got Roblox King here. Have TJ say "bald is beautiful" in his fake Japanese accent. Oh boy. Okay. Bald is beautiful.
Little known fact, it's not actually a fake Japanese accent, it's a real Japanese accent, but it's just a really good English accent. Is what he does.
Yeah, to dark matter. Jesus Christ.
This is my real voice, son.
I love dude, TJ told us a story in the goddamn chat like several weeks ago. Something about you guys coming home, you and your old lady coming home, and like the cat was eating leftover pizza.
Yeah,
dude, this shit made me laugh so hard. I read it in like the accent and everything. I laughed so fucking hard. Good.
So I got we have pizza, and we left the box was still partially opened up on the counter, and as my girlfriend and I are talking about something, she looks over and she sees the cat is like getting in the pizza box, and she's like, "Hey!" So she gets me over there, and I see the cat doing it. So my girlfriend and I catch the cat doing it. We scare the fuck out of this cat, the cat that is now somewhere outside, very wet. but it's, you know, we scare the shit out of the cat to teach it a lesson. Chibi had just been sitting there staring at the cat the whole fucking time, and my girlfriend like looks at Chibi and she's like, Chibi, why didn't you tell on him? And like without skipping a beat, in a fucking thick Japanese accent, I'm like, snitches get the stitches. Oh dude, God, yeah, I laughed pretty hard at myself for that too. It was totally like podcast comes to real life.
Had me laughing for days. I kept thinking about that like over and over. I just read this. Snitches get the stitches.
How did you scare the cat, by the way?
Like,
so
you know,
easy.
we're like, hey, you're like, hey, and the cat immediately knows it's doing something wrong and tries to run out of the kitchen, and we're like going it like to grab at it. Like when, and so it's like freaking ran behind the futon, and I went and fucking smacked the futon, and he ran out from under that and ran upstairs and under the bed, and that was good enough.
No wonder the poor cat hasn't come back yet.
Dude, that cat fucking freaks out when it does not like being outside. I don't know how he got outside in the first place, but he's getting a little more brave, I guess, and he got a little too brave because he was somewhere out there and it started pouring rain here. And it has since stopped, but shit, you know, whatever. Probably, he's got a collar and a tag on, and if he's, you know, whatever. If he wants to be an outside cat, he's got to learn to deal with that kind of shit.
He probably got so scared that he's catatonic. That's why he didn't come back.
God damn it! I'm actually trying. I'm over here trying to find that video of that cat that gets spooked and jumps in the water. You remember that?
Oh yeah. There's tons of those fucking wonderful cat videos. We've covered quite a few.
Jesus. Yeah.
Sounds
play
catastrophic.
Your jokes are catastrophic. When the waiter walks past with someone else's food.
Oh God.
Yeah, this is. I think they just play it twice. But point taken. Yes, I hate it when someone walks past, especially if it was one of those 40-ounce tomahawk fucking steaks. I'd be doing that all day long. But holy shit! Let me get one of those.
Yeah, you can smell
How
that
much
shit.
is it? Never mind. Let me get a small order of fries.
Yeah, that's TJ. Meanwhile, I just splurge and eat the fucking steak and enjoy myself.
Well, you're over 350 pounds, so you get to do that for free. Heart attack grill boy.
That's the only downside of losing all that weight.
Is that you can't eat at this restaurant that you wouldn't eat at because you felt so fucking unhealthy. Hey, at least you made a good turnaround. You made some good decisions after that. So good for you, man.
I don't know. I still can't eat for free. I can't eat for free now.
Yeah, I mean, but
now maybe
is it worth it? Is it worth it to be basically Heart Attack Grill's cheese fries eating bitch? Because that's what you were to them. You were like, hey, everybody, you want to come watch some fat people eat a bunch of free food? That's what you were, the entertainment. So no, you are no longer that. So good for you.
All right, let's see. This is seemingly retarded.
Scope in the chat says tomahawk steaks cost over $100 in steakhouses here. So yeah, the only way we're getting that is if Scope has a lot of rewards points to redeem there.
Either that, or we'll have to do a meetup in like Texas or something. Get like somewhere else we can get a giant steak. Those are Vegas prices though. But you see, for us, that's outrageous. For Scope, who is like robbing rock stars blind of their fucking money every day,
it's probably like $45 elsewhere.
Scope's like, yeah, I'll put it on the card. Fuck it.
That is a big ass steak though.
Yeah.
Maybe during the next break I'll grab some of the ribs I just did.
But in the meantime, enjoy this. Go ahead, Dark Matter. Go ahead. We can have you talking over this.
All right, I was gonna say one time I went to Outback Steakhouse, and the bill was $50. I mean, I'm sorry, I had a $50 gift certificate to Outback Steakhouse, and when the check came in, it was $53. I had to fucking spring $3 of my own goddamn money for this steak dinner.
Dude, what the hell kind of the steak did you get that was worth? Was it just you?
No, it was three of us.
Okay, I'm about to say, what the fuck kind of steak did you get at Outback? It costs $50.
$17. They're $17.75 steaks each. That's for a full meal. Who knows what they had to drink? Dark Matter definitely didn't have an alcoholic drink, if I know him.
No.
Yeah, I mean, can I get a water?
Outback, yeah.
Can I get an alcohol-free strawberry faggot ale? Thanks. But anyways, I don't know.
Wait. Let me just double check. That's gluten-free, right? Did you know? Here's a fun fact for you. You know how many people are actually allergic to gluten?
You told us before. I don't remember.
Oh, well, if I've told you before, you should fucking remember, Drew.
I forget half the shit you say.
1 in 133.
Damn.
Why do you remember this useless shit?
Because it was in a fucking training video that I fucking had to watch. Because everyone's freaked. Because I do prep, and it's about cross-contaminating gluten and shit. So 1 out of 133 fucking people is actually allergic. Do you know how many people claim to eat gluten-free diets?
How many?
1 in 7.
That's some good marketing right there.
Jesus fucking Christ! What is wrong with people?
Dude, it's the same thing. It's the same thing as when you buy organic food. When it's labeled organic, the odds of it being in any way better for you are like fucking minuscule. But
I want to know what inorganic food looks like.
Yeah,
it's your desk.
People will come in like to my market and stuff where I'm a butcher, and they're like, do you have the organic chicken? Like, now it's like, oh, well, then I'm not going to fuck... Like, organic chicken. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? This...
Well, it's they mean without, like,
hormones
shoved full of fucking hormones and antibiotics and shit like that.
Dude, you people are going to be fine. Just eat the fucking hormone chicken.
The antibiotics thing I can understand, because you don't want to fucking be consuming antibiotics like to the point where when you fucking get sick and finally need them, they're not going to work. I can understand that, but that you would have to eat a lot of chicken, a lot of chicken.
Monkey Fudge says the organic will give you autism.
Also, when you look like me, you can't escape hormones.
Dude, Dark Matter,
I've had the bars on him this whole time. I don't know what else to do. He's like the unruly child that won't behave.
We can make him run in one of these water treadmills for the entire fucking show.
Imagine that free bleeding chick in this water treadmill. It's just Jaws music.
But I want to imagine that, you son of a bitch.
A red cloud with Jaws music. Oh, there it is.
I'm still wondering what's wrong with a regular treadmill?
It's not hard enough to go.
Yeah, this is with maybe for people who have.
It's really when you want to chill in a bath and like.
No, there's more resistance doing it in the water, but it can also be for people with like bad ankles or whatever. It takes some of the fucking pressure off. I guess. They do a lot of that kind of shit for people like that. If someone is just starting, I can see more medical shit than putting this at the gym. This would be fucking retarded to have at the gym.
Like, dude, why are you putting on a scuba suit? I'm about to go hit the treadmill, the water treadmill.
Fucking idiot. Go jog around your neighborhood, you fucking tard. It's hilarious. They had this these there were cycles, like, you know, the stationary exercise bikes, but then they had screens on them where it would, like, when you're riding, it would show you like, oh, you're riding around town. Like, dude, get a fucking bicycle and ride around town, bro.
Yeah,
it's the new age, bro.
Just before the show, I ran a 5K in 20 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I mean, like, when you don't have any hair to live for, you might as well go for jogs and shit.
Yeah, I have that thing on my phone where it shows how much you walked in a day or whatever. And just like at work on a normal day, I walk, it's like 12,000 steps, like on a normal day at work.
Everyone in the chat is saying it's better on the knees and low impact in the water.
Yeah, everybody's getting all like super like, oh, well, you see, Drew, the way the shock works in the fucking water.
Like, the only downside is you have to kill about 10,000 mice to build each one.
And then Peachy says, downside?
Downside? Business is booming.
All right, here.
She just scatters mice across the floor and like walks around like Godzilla. She's like,
Jesus Christ! The fucking middle image of like a bunch of scientists, like a bunch of like really smart people doing that. Oh god!
crashing around a room filled with just mice all over the floor until there's only one mouse left, and they're all fucking scrambling to be the one to stomp the last mouse.
Oh god!
Her chat, fuck off.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna lose her patronage soon.
She loves us. All right, hold on. I had Paul's here. Me and Paul and I were talking about this earlier. This is this recent baseball fight.
A new part of our baseball coverage on ESPN this year, and has done a great job. And Hunter Strickland now. Here we go. Harper's charging the mound. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Well,
okay, so I've been to a few baseball games, like pro baseball games in my lifetime. I have yet to see one of these fucking fights, and I always want to see it every time I go.
I've seen some crazy shit. I've seen a lot of crazy shit at college football games because I've been to a lot of the Florida State versus Gators, and there's been a lot of shit throughout the years between those two teams, and that's football teams. So you're talking like hundreds of people on the field.
What is the point of the pitcher throwing the ball at the batter? I don't know.
He might have just been trying to throw an inside ball and it just got out of control, but he hits him like right on the hip, it looks like.
Yeah, right on the top of
that
the
head. Had to fucking hurt.
But why would he why would that be enough if it's a mistake? Why would he
because if they have bad blood, or if it's like the second time he's beaten this guy or whatever, they eventually get pissed off. Yeah,
it's got to leave quite.
I've had a guy
too.
that used to have a guy where I wouldn't crowd the plate, and he'd throw fucking balls on the inside of the plate, like between me and the plate. It's not even a fucking strike. You're just trying to fucking get as close to me as possible. And after like the third one, I'm like looking at him like, I swear to God, if you peg me, I'm gonna. Whoa.
That's fake.
Oh, God.
That's Naked Gun. Y'all remember Naked Gun?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, it was for a second there. I was like, "What the fuck?"
The one guy jumps on him too. Look, bam! He elbows it.
Holy shit! That's a dude. Yeah, he catches it in midair, goes straight to fighting. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I wanted to pull that up to see if you guys would notice. And like TJ's mid rant.
You got me.
Because they're almost the same uniforms, aren't they?
Yeah, and they're all like right in the middle, right by the pitcher's mound. Like fight's going.
Bam!
See the one guy just punching the other guy in the dick. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I see.
Jesus.
Classic shit.
Oh yeah. All right.
Good shit.
Okay, I think, it was Monkey Fudge had sent this earlier in the group chat earlier today. It's supposedly we're trying to determine whether this is like legit or if this is just completely made up. It's an unarmed lady that is getting robbed by an armed robber, and she kicks his ass.
Sounds fake.
Wow, hold on. All right, just off of Dark Matter's, what about what I just told you sounds fake, Dark Matter?
Yeah, you haven't seen the video at all yet.
And anytime I hear armed robber gets ass kicked, by unarmed woman, I mean, it just sounds fake.
Why? Why does it sound fake?
Even if it's not a woman, it sounds fake. But if you add, I mean...
Why did you think that's where we were putting the emphasis on the fact that it was a woman? Why did you think that?
Yeah, why?
Because that's typically where people would go with that, I guess.
Maybe it's typically where you go with it.
Sounds like because that's where you went with the Dark Matter.
I've been on this earth for 40 years. I know the way shit goes.
Yeah, Dark Matter knows how to fucking hold a woman at gunpoint and get away with it without getting his ass kicked.
Oh god. Anyways, here's the fucking video. minding her own business until a guy who is no doubt bald with a hoodie comes up.
Yeah, fake.
Okay.
Fake.
Now,
that was very choreographed.
Now, that's why I say that it was fake. Dark Matter says it was fake before he even saw the fucking thing, just because he heard a woman beats the shit out of a guy. And in Dark Matter's mind,
no, that's not why. It's because armed robber gets beat up. I mean, the guy had a gun. The whole point of having a gun is to put distance between you and the person you intend to shoot or hold up or whatever. He just walks right up to her, like
she smacks him in the gun with her purse, and then like kicks him in the balls, and then knees him in the face. Very choreographed. I agree.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. What I'm saying though, about the bit about how the whole point of having a gun is like to keep the distance. I've seen enough of these videos. There's channels that I watch specifically to like just for like those kind of close quarter things where people go like to mug someone with a gun. You would be amazed how many people don't keep any distance whatsoever with a fucking gun.
Sure, I've seen them put it right up in other people's fucking faces,
right in their face or right in their stomach or something like that, like right in arm's reach. Even like the good guys when they'll hold a guy down or whatever, like when they've stopped a situation, they'll do it too. It's insane, and a lot of the times it goes bad for people. I've seen videos of like, especially people working at gas stations. By the way, unless you're fucking TJ like 10 years ago or whatever. Yeah, I would strongly recommend in the modern age you don't work at a fucking gas station. I've seen way too many videos of this shit.
I worked third shift at a gas station. I never felt really like threatened, but that's because I'm fucking, at the time I was like 25, 26, fucking like, you know, still 6'6", in good shape and shit, and I wasn't really worried about it. Not a terrible area either, but you know, I still had to deal with my fair share of fucking bullshit. I didn't have to deal with someone pulling a gun on me, but I had to deal with a truck almost fucking running me over in the store, and all kinds of crazy fucking people hitting the gas pumps. That happened as well. Old man fucking backing up and smacks the gas pumps, and this fucking alarms all going off. Is terrifying. And then you're trying to remember where the fuck is the emergency cutoff? Like, cause it's something you look at, 10 times a day, but don't fucking think about. Like, you get flustered when the actual
situation happens.
Shit, when it starts. Well, it takes a second. I mean, in your mind, it probably seems like, it took me 20 seconds to remember, but it probably only took 5. I've been like, oh shit, and run over, hit it. Yeah, that was we've had to shut down that gas station like 3 times, and I only worked there for like 10 months. It was because during it was a semester and a summer semester. I had the classes I took didn't offer anything except for me to have a third shift job. So I took the closest third shift job I could. I actually only worked that for a while and then switched to a different third shift job. But third shift blows. Don't do it. Yeah. If you can avoid it, and it takes a special kind of person, because I lost like all my friends and shit.
Yeah, because I mean, dude, it feels like you're sleeping when everyone else is living their life. So
yeah, it's annoying when your friends call you because they do it in the middle of the day when you're trying to fucking sleep.
Hey, Paul, if you send me that clip, we'll probably get around to it. I don't know which one you're talking about. But until Paul does, this is Dark Matter after 2 strawberry ales.
Can't believe it, little cockson.
There's something super condescending about like these European accents when someone's drunk.
No.
Did he already throw up?
Yeah, there's barf right in front of him.
You're a mess, son.
No. Why not be proud of your body fluids?
Actually, the next guy, can we go back a couple of frames? I see a really easy Photoshop here when we get the guy's face looking up a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. That's a nice, easy Photoshop.
Yeah, no, I see me on the left here doing the tongue licking thing. I see I see TJ as the drunk guy.
No,
I see dark matter.
No, dark matter is definitely the pasty drunk guy.
I am
with no shirt and a
nowhere.
vomit front.
I'm nowhere near that doughy. I'm actually in decent shape.
You're the pills baldy doughboy.
No. You can. I'd have to be the guy on the right because it would look stupid for Coctopus to have aviators on and aviators on his shirt.
Not necessarily.
No, it wouldn't. I have multiple pairs of aviators sitting around here. It's my fucking thing, bro.
Check this out.
No, what?
The bald maid.
What the fuck is that?
Dude, this is one of my favorite TJ facial expressions. Because it's normally so fitting. TJ's facial expression is normally, that picture is so fucking fitting for half of these photoshops. Where he's like, what is happening? Why?
Jude looks like some like prairie wife from the Little House on the Prairie.
I got my curls and everything.
Pippi Longstocking. Yeah,
that fits way too fucking well. Oh God.
American It's American Gothic. All Coctopus needs is the pitchfork.
Dude, I don't understand why every picture you guys have of dark matter makes him look like an asshole. Like, what is going on with that? There's like no decent pictures of the man. Jesus. Again, being saved. You guys are on your fucking game. We seriously, I don't think anyone can possibly rival us for fucking fan art. These people.
Okay, now that soaked all the panties in the chat.
You in a wedding gown? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, that's what he's saying. That's what he's saying.
All right, so if you guys have your screen caps, we'll move on from this. But we want
free the puke movement.
What is Lad Bible?
LAD Bible, bro.
It's their Facebook page where they post this shit.
Son.
Oh.
Could look at fucking Bambi's legs.
Oh no.
Okay, yeah. Now dark matter definitely needs to be on the middle guy. I see it now.
No. I've never even puked from drinking. It's not something I do.
It's because he's never drank more than 2 beers. Give him 2.5 beers, he'd be barfing.
Hey, you're his fucking hussy, yo.
Why? Where?
Come on, Bambi. Oh, man. Oh, look at his dad fucking pissing himself, Nudge.
Oh, god damn.
Yeah. Send your send your video of your drunk friends here. Get £100.
£100.
Terms and conditions apply.
Fucking Europe. Jesus Christ. This is like Angry Pumpkin's rite of passage.
Yeah. This is Angry Pumpkin's bar mitzvah.
Oh god. All right.
I work with a guy named Bambino and we call him Bambi. Some people call him they're like, "Hey Bam." I'm like, no. If someone calls themselves Bambino, you call him Bambi. Or maybe Bino.
The great Bambino.
Bino, isn't that something you take to stop gas?
I don't know. You would know.
No.
Because you're so full of hot air, dark matter.
Fudge says,
head looks like a balloon.
Speaking of hot air balloons, Drew, you get to hog hunt from hot air balloons now.
Did you see that? Yeah, someone shared that with me. Texas just passed a law you can hunt hogs from an air balloon now.
Yep.
and I shared it and I said, "Excuse me, I have to schedule vacation immediately." Oh, goddamn, maybe I can pull up the fucking link. Yeah, Texas just passed this thing. It's like, now you're like, a permit's not required to hunt hogs from an air balloon. I was like, oh.
if you shoot some hogs from an air balloon, you might get more than just a link. You can get a sausage link. What?
Stop
Bacon
it.
socks, Drew.
I liked mine better when I
Bacon socks. That's all I gotta say. If you can actually make some real bacon socks, that would be pretty impressive. Like actual bacon.
I told Drew he would be living high on the hog. I think that one was better.
Oh, and I sent you that fucking Nicolas Cage gif. Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, that Nick Cage gif was perfect. Yeah, but I saw one person made a meme out of it. They're like, in England, man goes to jail for 100 years for buttering toast with a knife. Meanwhile, in Texas.
Meanwhile, in Texas, we're hunting hogs from air balloons. Yes.
Yeah.
TJ, you know what this means? Finally, my whole life has been leading up to hunting hogs from an air balloon.
Jesus Christ!
I'm telling you.
So the practical reason I looked into it. The practical reason was that, the feral hogs being a problem, you know, hunting them typically they tried to do it from helicopters, but A, it's expensive, and B, the noise scares the hogs away before they can actually hunt them. So they found that the hot air balloons is perfect.
I love the idea that Texans were already trying to hunt hogs out of helicopters. I'm sorry, that is so goddamn Ted Nugent. It's ridiculous.
Can we get we need the cliffhanger of Drew hanging from a helicopter shooting fucking hogs with maybe wearing a rebel flag.
Yeah, rebel flag, like fucking shorts or something. Yeah, do that. Which is hilarious. I mean, the hogs are a problem here. The hogs, it's open season on the hogs all year round because they're fucking everywhere. And they cause a lot of problems, like they destroy property, like they rut it up and stuff. And they breed like crazy, and a lot of, like, in rural areas, a lot of car wrecks happen because of hogs. So that's why it's kind of open season. There's so fucking many of them.
How come Peachy can say shit like "Squeal Team 6" and not get bars?
Peachy has this, Peachy's already over working at Mauschwitz, so she has like this Third Reich mentality about, barbarism. She thinks that we should train the hogs to kill ISIS because, ISIS was killed. I'm gonna pull up that story really quick. The pigs that killed ISIS, y'all heard about that, right?
No, but it sounds hilarious.
Squeal Team 6. Yes, I have heard about that.
Yeah,
I think we discussed it a bit.
It's fucking, like, for real. Like, ISIS, 3 Islamic State fighters were mauled to death by a pack of wild boars.
While trying to set up an ambush, right?
Yeah, another.
That's funny.
Yeah, another 5 militants were attacked. Seriously, this is the fucking story. Yeah, we were. This was going back and forth in our chat. Let's see. The men were taking cover in a field as they set up for an ambush. Yeah. It's likely their movement disturbed a herd of wild pigs which inhabit the area, as well as the nearby cornfield.
It's too bad that ISIS didn't have more hot air balloons.
Yeah, for real. This would be a problem. The area is dense with reeds, which are good for hiding in.
Maybe if they ate fucking pork, they wouldn't have a bunch of wild hogs everywhere.
So you would have to imagine that under their mindset that these people would not go to heaven, right? you can't go to paradise if you get mauled to death by a hog.
They must have a wicked bite.
They have tusks, man, that are fucking razor sharp. They'll fucking slice you open real quick.
Watch the movie Hannibal. Christ. Watch the movie Hannibal, and you'll find out how fucked up pigs can be.
Yep. All right, well, it's break time. We'll be right back after these short non-messages.
Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
Alright, battle stations. We're fucking back.
Nice. All right, let me give away one more thing here. We'll give away to a random person that is on my Patreon list. Drew, would you like to give a level?
Always forget what our mid-range levels are. Captain.
All right, Captain. Captain this.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Oh, Captain, my Captain. Sorry, it's just catching up here. If it'll fucking do it a little quicker, that would be fucking wonderful. My internet's been dodgy lately. It had been good for a while there. All right, here we go. Loading, 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 loading. Damn, I feel like I have something in my teeth. I had some of those ribs.
During break? Did you gorge yourself on fucking ribs?
Well, I just had one, but it was good. It was tasty. All right, you said Captain?
Sure.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, 1 through 5, dark matter.
What the fuck is wrong with both of you? Do you like starve yourselves during the day to eat during the podcast?
That's what it feels like sometimes. I mean, I'm not doing it during the show.
That's what it sounds like every time.
1 through 5, dark matter.
5.
All right, 5 is. If this will show up. All right, it is evil zombie minion. Evil zombie minion, yes. So you just won yourself evil zombie minion. Now, because now Drew has to give me a number 1 through 5.
2.
2.
Super bad. Speaking of
pretty good movie.
That's kind of fitting. We were talking about fucking menstrual blood earlier.
All right, let me write this down. Evil zombie minion. Super bad. And enjoy. It's not a bad one. Could have been worse. It could have been worse. Trust me, I could have had maybe a bloody used tampon for you or something.
It's been a long time since I saw Superbad. What was the deal with tampon in it or whatever? Menstruation?
No, he's dancing with this drunk chick, and she's like grinding on him or whatever. And then like whenever she ends up like going away or whatever, like one of the other guys ends up pointing out that he has like blood on his pants.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember that now. Yeah, that sounds familiar.
There you go.
Oh yeah, good times. It reminds me of Euro Trip, where they get all fucked up and the dude's making out with his sister.
Now I haven't seen that one in a long time. But we have that video here that Paul was talking about. Robber pulls a gun on the wrong clerk, and the clerk apparently is an Iraq war vet that shows a 9mm in his mouth. Caught on tape. All right, this is the one Paul sent. And I love it.
I love watching karma videos, man.
Oh, dude, they're great.
So,
let's see. Let's get this all squared up here. All right, so we have our typical fucking store footage. Somebody's about to fuck up. Did he really come in there smoking a fucking like cigar or whatever?
I've seen this, yeah.
Yeah. That'll do it.
Yeah. It's like he was pretty quick there to see what he was doing, yeah.
That was like a really quick draw.
It's like you could see the process going on in his brain. Like, okay, back off.
That was one of those moments, like where at this moment Steven knew he fucked up. And then he just fucking backs out.
You ever see that one where those three guys wait for the car to pull into the garage, and as the door's closing, they slip in, and the dude in the car comes out blazing? Yeah. That one's satisfying as fuck.
Dude, there's channels that kind of teach you, or like they go over situational awareness and stuff like that. Like if you're getting into like confined places, or just always like if you're going like in public, you're going like into stores and shit, just to not be like looking at your cell phone. Yeah, like not to have your face buried in some other bullshit, because like people are so fucking shady, man. I've seen so many of these videos.
They'll look out for people buried in the cell phone.
Yeah, like that's seriously like what they're going around looking for. Like these people have exactly like they have it kind of like their criteria for shit that they're looking for is everybody that's an easy target. And they'll see like you can see these videos all the time where it's like some lady going into a store and she's got her head down and like both thumbs are just doing like this, and they just fucking ambush her and take all of her shit.
I worry about my wife sometimes, but people, I never have problems with people. I look like a mean guy. People leave me alone.
Well, apparently we've seen all these Photoshop jobs. You look like an asshole.
Yeah, I usually walk around with a scowl on my face. I'm a happy guy, but my face is naturally scowly, and people don't want to deal with me.
So, would you say you have a resting bitch face, Dark Matter?
I guess so. Yeah.
All right, let's see what else we got here. Chick fails.
Yeah.
Of all the places to drink beer.
I know her. I once met her at a Chick-fil-A.
Why did I take you out of bars? Steve, would you do me a favor, Steve? Would you judge the shit out of fucking Dark Matter?
All right, guys, give me a minute. Hey, give me just a minute. I'll be right back. Apparently, the cat is out here somewhere. I've got to help.
All right, go ahead. The fucking cat. Dude, party foul. She wasted that beer. It's like it's one of these videos where you're setting it up like women are such graceful creatures. Yeah, that actually probably hurt.
Yeah.
I don't know if we need this sound. We actually might have some better music to play with this.
Oh no, that hurt.
TJ found the cat. It doesn't
TJ finally got him some pussy.
Yeah, that pussy doesn't look very wet, TJ. What's going on? It was hiding out there the whole time, or what? No. You show us, goddammit.
Yeah. Show us your hairy pussy.
This whole chat has been waiting for like 2.5 hours to see that pussy. You better show it.
He's actually surprisingly dry. He must have found a good spot out there because it was coming down hard. It was coming down in sheets, but he's fine. Fucking cats.
Where, he came back on his own, and you saw him out there running around.
No, I guess my girlfriend went out there and called for him, and he meowed.
That's all it took. That's all it took.
I tried the same thing, but he wouldn't come to me.
Anyways,
so,
if you're done playing around with wet pussy, TJ, we're trying to get back to intellectual content. Thank you.
Never, never.
This one is kind of brutal. Like,
yeah, like
that's like the ultimate irony, because it's like you're scared of getting hurt. If you had just jumped off the thing, you would have been fine. But no, you made it so much worse by being scared.
What?
Oh, this is smart. This is really smart.
Yeah, let's film it with my fucking hand over the goddamn lens.
Dude, I know that chick. Her mind is always in the gutter.
Dark matter. What the fuck, bro?
I'm sorry.
And that was pretty quick.
Oh
yeah, you're so cool. God damn.
Ooh.
Yeah, some of these are rough.
And
no, this one's gonna hurt. No, that's gonna hurt.
Oh,
no, she's never gonna trust you now.
Yeah, those are total friend zone. I think they probably it says hope in the back too.
Yeah,
you know, both of these dudes just totally gave up and wouldn't have had a beer after this. They're like, well, she's never screwing us now, so we're done.
Yeah, they were both probably male feminists.
Probably. That seems like the type of shit a male feminist would do. The trust fall.
Yeah.
Oh, she almost made it.
No, she's so graceful. No, she's not. Dude, that's dangerous.
Whoa!
Oh no, she just broke her damn legs.
Can you? Yeah, this one.
That's a Drew Photoshop. I'm sorry. I'll throw myself out here. Do that and do the me licking. That would be perfect.
Oh fuck! I hope she didn't break her legs though. That looked bad.
Yeah.
Oh. What are you gonna do when you get to the sand?
You're like, yeah, what do you think is gonna happen? Dude, that was all face.
I didn't see it. It was frozen for me.
Dude.
It froze.
I think she's drinking and she falls out, but this is all face.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No.
They give her,
oh!
They give her a chair and she still can't dunk. That is the WNBA in a nutshell. Look at that face.
Dude, you could do a pretty mean Photoshop with that right there.
Oh, God.
Weren't we supposed to be nice to him this hour, but he makes it so difficult?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were.
I should have turned it. If I knew you had to be nice to me, I would have turned it up a notch.
Well, now that you've reminded us, yeah, we're not going to do. We might get a quick. Go ahead.
You're supposed to be nice. Why am I still with this giant shives and these bars?
Because you fucked up. But now that we remember, we're going to give it to you. We're going to give you. No, remember, this was a chance, Dark Matter.
Okay.
This is not a guarantee you're going to get away with all your shenanigans. Your first fuck up, we're going to be on you. But until then, we're going to be nice.
I don't fuck up. It's all right. I'm good.
I'm going to give you a pass, but technically you just fucked up by saying that. This is how thin the line is, Dark Matter. Don't fuck around. All right, what should we do here? Let's see. I don't know. I kind of wanted to hang on to that one. Let's see, we got. Let's do this one. This is the church. This is the church of. We'll probably get a copyright, but fuck it. Church of the spiritual, but not religious.
Oh, and you never did play that Katy Perry video either. We really need to play that.
Yeah. Let's do that one.
I bet that's a sentence you never thought you'd say.
The way they do it though is it makes it so that at least we're not the only ones. At least everyone's not into this kind of shit. Some people are like, what?
I love that little girl.
That's the perfect start. I got a feeling we're going to be doing a lot of that face.
Ladies and gentlemen, Katy Perry.
Where we go?
Okay, so she's doing the Beetlejuice and Miley Cyrus?
I don't know. Something is going on here.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
Dude, you know what that looks like? You know what that looks like? That looks like in Rick and Morty when it goes to like that other like dimension or whatever, and all the Ricks are dressed in like the High Council and all that shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What's with that guy on the right? Look at the guy on the right.
The bald guy?
Yeah, the bald guy. When he faces the camera.
He looks like you.
No, his dancing. I don't.
Oh, hold on.
Remember when people used to just stand there and sing? God, I miss that.
Hold on, we have a Photoshop.
Wait, that's Photoshopped?
Oh, you couldn't tell?
Oh, fuck.
That's getting saved. You people aren't even trying anymore. Come on. Is that what you're talking about here?
That's flailing. Yeah.
That is dark matter to a fucking T. Oh. Oh yeah. I'm gonna call up Chuck Berry for that. Yeah. Yeah.
Really, really weird.
What I do know of Katy Perry's music, this sounds like she's trying something completely new or something.
Yeah. Swish, swish, bitch, another one in the basket. Swish, swish, bitch, another one in the casket. That's the lyrics as far as I could fucking hear.
What is that even supposed to mean?
I don't know. I don't even know. They're two words that rhyme. Basket, casket. Let's make a song out of it.
Basketball kills people?
I would love to actually, you know what, to tell you the truth, I would love to sit in on one of these, like, you know, because it's the studios pay the people to write the songs for the pop stars, right? I would love to just sit in and not influence in any way, just to see how they come up with this shit. Because I almost guarantee you it's down to a computer algorithm at this point. Like, the computer is coming up with this shit. Like, these two words rhyme, and there's no
75-year-old guy out there that puts the headphones on and he's like, you've got a hit here.
Yeah.
That's not how it goes anymore.
Dude, it's like it's progressively gotten so much worse, man.
What do they know? Come on. You about to show them, right? You got bars? Let's go.
Exactly. What in the fuck is this?
This kid.
Dude, it's
really fucking weird.
It's to the point where it's like, dude, you can't even keep up with what they're even attempting anymore, man. It's really gotten this bad. Dude, this is way worse than I pictured it being.
Yeah. Oh, I told you. I told you it was bad.
Yeah. Do any of you remember when Sinead O'Connor was on Saturday Night Live and she sang her song and then said, "Fight the real enemy," and then held up a picture of the Pope and tore it in half, and then everybody lost their shit with outrage. People were furious.
Yep.
This is...
Yeah. And now this is totally normal.
Yeah.
Swish, swish, bitch. Another one in the basket.
That's literally all she said this entire fucking song.
Yeah.
The whole thing never changed. I'm gonna go back. Hold on. We must go back, Marty. Hold on. We're gonna go to the beginning to hear the beat, the bit of the song. I'll skip around a bit. And you had to bring The Rock into this. Come on, man. The Rock's the next president. Don't bring him into this.
It's either...
Okay. All right, we got the beat, right? Let me skip.
Don't.
Another one in the casket. Okay. And now we're halfway into the video here. So this is supposed to be the bridge or whatever, but it's the same fucking thing. All right.
What do they know?
What do they know? Yeah, okay. That's halfway. Let's go to the 3/4 mark.
You don't want to watch the kid going fucking with his stupid little
No, now we have a guy in a nervous system suit.
Yes. Holy shit.
You didn't notice that?
No, I did not
There's a geisha next to him and then a space woman behind them. There's a silver disco person, blue. It's I don't know. It's so fucking hard to follow what the fuck they're trying to do here.
And then a kid with a backpack that does the same dance the entire time.
You're just a simpleton who doesn't understand the deeper meaning behind this, Coctopus.
We're three quarters in now. Let's see if the beat changes.
What the fuck is this kid doing?
He's getting paid to exist.
All right, let's go. 10.
What a douchey looking little son of a bitch.
That's another dark matter Photoshop, by the way.
No, it's not.
Wait, why would they be like, hey, no, here, put on this backpack before you go out there and dance? Why? What is he supposed to be? The student? This makes no sense artistically or anything.
Well, perhaps to them it does.
I want some of them drugs then. Well, I want some of the drugs that make this make sense.
Oh, they cut out the sound here at the very end to make it look really awkward.
Oh, God.
Look at this crowd. Jesus.
The nervous system guy has died.
If you could take this and go back in time to the 30s and show this to somebody,
don't do that. Don't go pre rock and roll. Don't do that. Don't fuck it up. This is where it's going.
Yeah, they would have just been like, "All right, Hitler, you can have it."
Yeah, pretty much. We're gonna throw World War II in favor.
Just let Katy Perry write your new national anthem or whatever.
Oh my God! All right, let's do this one really quick. This is the Church of Spiritual but not religious.
Welcome. We're gathered here today because we are spiritual.
TJ, you know what that CH in the bottom means?
College humor and a copyright.
It means copyright. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Just while you play it, move it around the screen with the.
That's
cursor.
not how it works. That is not how it works.
Yeah, you telling me I can't just put Steve over that?
Boom. It's now our intellectual property.
Spiritual.
Because we superimposed someone else, a picture of someone else onto someone else's video. So now it's ours.
Like religious, you know?
I don't believe in organized religion, except for Eastern religion, which I am interested in. It's just like deeper.
Was that Lena Dunham? It might be. That could be Lena Dunham.
We are here today because we reject the bullshit from one book so we can cherry pick and choose the bullshit we like better from a whole bunch of different books. Do we believe in a God?
Ironically, that's how the Bible was made.
Yep.
It is a bunch of books that people just, cherry picked what they like and put it all.
Maybe. Maybe not. We haven't decided yet. But tell me that when you look at a sun setting over a hill, you don't feel a connection to something greater. I believe in an energy. Ooh.
But it's actually pretty funny though. It's incredibly accurate when you see these people that are like, well, I'm spiritual, but I'm not religious or whatever. It really is like it's the vaguest bullshit. Like, and honestly, a lot of Christians are like this too. It's just like any bit that I can still kind of cling on to, but I don't really take seriously in any other walk of life.
Yeah.
I'm also untrusting of people then when you ask what type of music do you listen to, and they're like, well, pretty much, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, it's the
I'm like,
thing.
no.
Yeah, no, I don't trust you immediately. I trust you more if you say you're spiritual but not religious. But then you're just kind of like, I listen to a little bit of everything. I don't trust you at all. Instantly.
Yeah.
But I do listen to a little bit of everything.
You can go fuck yourself. We already don't trust you too.
Hold on. Okay, this is photoshopping. Well done, gentlemen. Cold Trojan.
Dude, that was so fast.
Dude, my hand is not that tiny. My head is not that big.
You have tiny little Trump hands.
No.
I can tell you this much. I'm going to regret ever doing that licking face. That fucking licking face.
What the hell is going on over there?
I'm fucking with... Listen.
I told you people to call PETA.
Look at him, he's getting all happy pissing his dog off.
No, because he's got like a little spot on his, in front of his tail, like right here. And I'm not doing anything. You see what I mean? Like, I'm not like, I'm just fucking with that spot. It's pissing him right the fuck off. Really don't like it. Sorry. I'm not actually hurting my dog. I love my dog to death.
Nexus binds us together, and it's vibrating and stuff. You know what I mean?
Whoa, he is angry.
Get him, Chiba.
That guy is mad.
Take it away, Melissa.
I don't believe in hell and heaven, but I'm on the fence about reincarnation. Namaste.
Thank you for joining me today. It is so nice to talk to intelligent individuals who can rationally see that science
individuals
hasn't figured it all out.
Yeah, we get you.
Now, if you'll all open your meditation apps on your phone and set it to 15 minutes. But first, let's all give each other a hug and let the physics of love clean your chakras.
Jesus.
Yeah, that sounded like some, what's his fucking name?
Deepak Chopra?
Yeah, some Deepak Chopra shit. I almost said Dinesh D'Souza. Because all them Indian guys are the same.
Wow,
Sadly,
that's racist. Oh, let me do
Sadly, though, these type of spiritual people are the most tolerable of all the religions.
Well, Well. To be fair, there's at least in certain aspects, the people that will actually take a hardline stand. At least those people are actually like, I guess, like they'll actually stand on their beliefs or whatever. A lot of the times, the spiritual but religious shit turns out to be people that are just like, well, I kind of want the social norms of like I'm not conceited or whatever, that I'm an atheist. But at the same time, it's like, there's something bigger. But at the same time, I'm not tied down to one of these, like oppressive doctrines or whatever. It's like,
I know that when I started going away from religion, organized religion was the first thing that I dropped, and then from there it was all the other crap. So like that was the progression. Like you don't I don't know. You don't stop smoking cigarettes before you stop smoking crack. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It goes in a progression.
Well, this is the Deepak Chopra generator. Transcendence, nurture, spontaneous, abstract beauty.
All right, give me another. Receive more wisdom.
That is.
I want to read. I'm going to read this one. Qualia shapes irrational excellence. Dark matter. You get the next one.
Death arises and subsides in unbridled facts.
Dude, that was really, really harder than it needed to be. Like, it should be like, think Apu, all right?
Apu.
Thank you.
Apu. I don't need to take a poo.
Gracious me, death arises and subsides in unbridled facts.
Death arises and subsides in unbridled facts.
Love fears non-local self-knowledge. That is total Chopra.
Dude, this generator's awesome.
Love fears non-local self-knowledge.
Are we talking self-carnal knowledge?
You should honestly tweet some of these, Drew.
Dude, like seriously, overnight I get like 1 million followers for saying some like guru shit. Nature opens ephemeral chaos. Jesus, that is such noise.
It is total white noise. Ironically, coming from a brown guy.
One more. Awareness is entangled in humble love.
Thank you. Come again. Thank you. Come again. Awareness is entangled in humble love. Don't you know this, Drew? It's right there. You know, it's about time you wisened up and started taking some of my advice.
Okay,
goodness gracious.
we had some stuff. I have kind of a twofer that goes with this. I don't know if now's. Well, we have about 15 minutes left. This is the Kathy Griffin thing that happened today. Are you guys familiar with this at all?
Not at all. No.
God, I saw the picture.
Well,
I saw the picture.
This is the thing that gets me is this was involved in a photo shoot. So yeah. I have the twofer. This is the first part. This is actually of the photo shoot, and you'll see what happens. TJ, you aren't familiar with this at all?
Not at all.
Okay.
No,
it's blowing up the internet, dude.
This has made like a huge like thing today for both sides of like the political spectrum. This has been like just like a really big thing today. Okay, Kathy Griffin.
This is basically a hypocrisy generator.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's probably the best way you could possibly put this. All right, here we go. Okay, initial thoughts. This is just right here what you're seeing. This is the picture that went around everywhere. Then they found there's a video to this, and there's what I'm about to show you. This is a video of the entire like photo shoot behind this. What are your kind of initial thoughts?
I've never seen Trump look better. His skin's about the same. His hair's about the same. He looks totally normal as far as I'm concerned. His hands are so tiny you can't see him.
My first thought with this was, why are you not coming up with something better against Trump? Like, the man opens himself up to all kinds of legit criticisms, and this is what you fall back on.
We see
you're being a
Good.
You're being a fucking imbecile. Like the left thinks of itself as, you know, the scholars, the educated, the academics, but you know what rises to the top, what becomes the most visible, aren't, you know, cogent criticisms of Trump. It's shit like this, and it's really misleading. It's a mockery. It's not good. Come up with some intelligent, biting, witty satire. I know there are some out there. Don't get me wrong. I know that there's plenty out there. But when you do shit like this, then the right has ammo. They get to frame this. They get to highlight this and say, look at our opponents. Look at what they are doing. Do you want to be a part of this? And no, I don't want to be a part of that.
Yeah, because the only, from what I've seen so far, the only thing that is like to almost the point of ridiculousness as this is like the far right's reaction to it, where they're like comparing Kathy Griffin to fucking ISIS. Like I seriously, like I had retweeted a tweet earlier today where somebody was like, I don't see the difference. Like they put a picture of this and then they put a picture of like an ISIS guy holding two severed heads next to him.
Yeah.
I was like, you really, honestly, I mean, I think this is in horrible taste. You know, you're talking about someone that's holding, for the instances of a photo op, holding the severed head of like a sitting president. So I mean, that's bad, a failed humor and all that kind of stuff. But to in any way compare that to a member of ISIS, who they're showing a picture of him actually holding two legitimately murdered people. Like, you know, severed heads, and to say that those are any way on par, no, absolutely not. But I mean, if you want to point this out to be like some sort of double standard, because technically she works for CNN, technically she's on like the payroll of CNN. If you want to point out like double standards in that, because CNN had done those stories when people had the big thing going around now is the back during when Obama was president, a rodeo clown wore an Obama mask. And CNN ran that story for like 2 fucking weeks or something. If you want to go out on like the hypocrisy thing, absolutely.
Yeah.
But if you want to go out on like, you know, Kathy Griffin is ISIS, then that's just fucking insane, you know.
Now, I have heard people calling for her arrest, saying that this is incitement of violence.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And I'd be open to hearing arguments for it, though, because I mean.
To hear arguments, but she never actually in the video or anything. She never actually makes the threat. I mean, if you could make a case for it, I don't know what stipulations you would have to pull up. I mean, obviously this, I can understand where people would be coming from in that sense, because she is holding a severed Trump head covered in blood, but she hasn't actually. I don't know what stipulations you would have to show, because she hasn't actually verbally made any threats. I don't know what constitutes.
Dude, it's just a fucking photo shoot. People are fucking ridiculous. I'd have done this photo shoot in a heartbeat. No one would have cared because it was me, not Kathy Griffin, and whatever. Well, I honestly don't.
Marilyn Manson did this exact same thing, and nobody cared because people are used to shit like that coming from Marilyn Manson, is my guess.
Or maybe they thought he was just trying to grab at attention, but I don't see how his grab for it is any worse than hers here.
What did he do?
He did a severed Trump head. He did a photo shoot with it.
Oh, did he?
I don't know if it was a photo shoot, but I saw a picture of him with a fake Trump severed head.
I think I remember hearing about that. Well, this video right here is kind of the whole behind the scenes thing, and this is what gets me way more than the, because I'm personally pretty much as close to like a free speech absolutist as I think is reasonable. I'm totally. If you're making direct threats to a person, like I say, that's why there's kind of a fine line between like what she's doing and maybe what would actually constitute like making a direct threat. I would tend to lean way more on her side in this. Like this is just kind of a failed attempt at humor, and maybe even to make her seem more relevant or something like that. But I mean, if you could make the case, I would be interested in hearing it. But typically, I'm on her side for free speech or whatever. I mean,
I got one last question: is that a fucking zipper hanging from her armpit?
I have no idea. But here's what gets me about this. This is the video that goes kind of into the making of the photo shoot, and the fact that like there's absolutely no aspect of like, okay, this might be crossing some lines or something like this. You don't understand like maybe the outrage that might end up coming out of this is the only thing that kind of gets me.
My name is Kathy Griffin. I'm shooting with Tyler Shields, who is wildly talented. This is fake blood, just so you know. I won't give away what we're doing, but Tyler and I are not afraid to do images that make noise. And also, he often lights me to the point where I look about 15. But first, I'm an artist. But really, it's good lighting. Come on.
Right?
Yeah, we're gonna go to...
It just seems... It seems so strange to me. Like, there's never like a word here. It's like, I understand like you're a comic, but you might be going a little over the line by holding the sitting president's severed head covered in blood. I mean, just maybe even like a little bit. Is there like okay?
What fascinates me is the contrast that we see behind the scenes between what's being produced and what's behind the scenes. Like, look at all this professionalism, all this like collaboration, organization. Everything is so well staged and prepared. And the message is just utter garbage. It's like you're putting all of your time and effort into the process and not into the actual thought behind what you're trying to communicate. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like a Transformers movie. You know, you're putting all of your efforts into the flashiness, the show of it.
Absolutely. It's the exact opposite of a dark matter video, which has got a lot of thought behind it, but is processed terribly. Fucking terribly.
Because we're going to go to prison. Federal prison.
Yeah.
Call your dad, apologize, but let's you, me, and Daryl just go to Mexico today. Because we're not surviving this, okay?
Look at this. That's like that moment right here, like that's the jail moment. That's literally what it's like.
That's the only thing really that kind of just really like bothers me about it. I mean, I honestly, like I say, I roll on the side of free speech. Like, she didn't actually make a threat. I honestly don't think that she's actually advocating we should murder the president. That's why I kind of roll on the side of kind of the art, the art aspect and the free speech side. But at the same time, what amazes me is that no one during this entire thing thought of like, maybe we shouldn't hold the severed head of the president. I mean, any president,
sure.
Any president at any time.
The people that get upset about this with Trump are the same kind of people that got upset about Piss Christ. You remember Piss Christ?
Yeah.
Shit like that. Like, whatever. It's meant to be over the top. It gets the attention by being extreme and like, oh my God, did you hear about this? Like, that's how it gets his attention. It's not because it's such an incredible piece of art. It's because it's for its shock value simply and only.
No, and I totally hear that. The only difference that I could really say between like the Piss Christ thing and when you're talking about a president that's sitting there, this is kind of where I can understand where dark matter's coming from. Like, I would be willing to hear a case for it is because of the fact that like I understand like a lot of people really hate the dude, and a lot of people are going to hate the sitting presidents anyways. But the fact that the guy is actually the elected leader of a country, and if you're holding like his bloodied, severed head or something like that, I can kind of understand where some of the outrage is coming from on that. I can understand where the outrage is coming from anyways.
Let's take this from another angle. Okay, let's say that she didn't do this to the president. Let's say she just did it to one of us. Let's say they got really pissed off at one of our videos and decided they're going to make a replica of Drew's head and then have Kathy Griffin holding up Drew's severed head. I mean,
I wouldn't care.
No,
no, I wouldn't care if it was. I wouldn't care if it was Drew. I wouldn't care if it was you. And and I'm going to follow through and say I really wouldn't care if it was me either.
What if it was just some
my severed head? If you make it about my family or some shit like that, that would get a lot more personal. But dude, you gotta have thick skin to do what we're doing. We don't like lock ourselves in closets so that nobody ever makes fun of us.
Look, I get what you're
severed
saying.
head thing is taking it a bit far, obviously, but as long as you're not actually gonna come sever my fucking head, I'll be all right.
Let me put it another way. Let's say an MRA, a men's rights activist, held up a replica of Anita Sarkeesian's severed head. What do you think feminists and Anita Sarkeesian herself, they would be like, oh, I don't feel safe anymore. I can't leave the house anymore.
It would be over the top, and she would, and it would be ridiculous and really uncalled for. But I mean, Anita Sarkeesian has hired security. Donald Trump has Secret Service. Kathy Griffin is not a fucking threat. They're obviously just trying to be edgy, and I think that's where they.
I agree, but also at the same time, I'm thinking like in the same sense, TJ, you're telling me if like a fucking Fox host, if Sean Hannity or something were to do this, or if Bill O'Reilly were to do this, I know they're.
Well,
with Fox
she's a comedian. She's a comedian, not a fucking news anchor.
But they couldn't pull that same thing. Why does it necessarily make a difference? Maybe Bill O'Reilly was doing comedy or something. I'm saying it's still something that I'm not saying that I'm against it. I'm saying that I understand the outrage.
If Steven Crowder had held up a fucking severed Obama head, just trying to be edgy, I would say he's just trying to fucking be edgy. I don't think he's an actual threat to fucking Obama, and you're looking at that reaction.
I've already said that about Kathy Griffin. I don't think Kathy Griffin is actually advocating a political point of like we should murder the president.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
My whole point is that we treat the president in ways that if we treated just average normal human beings, average Joes, we'd call that harassment. We'd call it abuse. Not us personally, but I know a lot of people who would classify it as harassment.
Well,
I don't want to know, Drew. No, Drew.
Can we go back to the actual picture and we can? Oh yes.
God damn it! I knew from the look on Drew's face that I did not want this.
It's done so well.
Hello. Punish all punners.
Do you read it? It says local terrorist calls for total pun jihad. Punish all punners.
The only thing that's wrong, the only thing that doesn't fit about this is that dark matter has Trump hair. That's the only thing.
Yeah, you can't hold up my severed head no matter how hard you try.
Favorite fucking part by far. Oh God.
Oh yeah.
That's hilarious.
Totally saved.
Very, very well done. Who did that?
That was that Cold Trojan? That was Cold Trojan.
Nice.
Yeah, yes, be sure to save it. Be sure to save it. The FBI is going to need something to snag off of your computer. She looks like a mannequin in this.
She does. The lighting makes her look 15. Remember?
I'm going to get to kind of the second video on this, but just watching all this, this is the only thing that like just really kind of amazes me about this. Is the fact that there was absolutely no kind of a checkpoint where somebody was just like, maybe we shouldn't, like maybe that might be going too far, stuff like that. Because we're gonna
they said it. They said that they like, oh, we're gonna have to fucking what'd you say, go to Mexico or some shit.
Yeah, well, she was saying that in humor. They still put
but I mean they knew that there was gonna be blowback over this. They're trying to be edgy. They knew they were gonna get a lot of blowback.
That goes into the second video.
Right there, pull it up.
So they do the photo shoots.
It's got the pan and it's catching the blood. That's how you know we're better than ISIS. We use pans to catch the blood.
All right.
And we use fake severed heads, not real ones.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, that's just a minor little.
Yeah, just a minor convenience. No one actually died in the Kathy Griffin thing. All right. So this is the video where she comes out and she actually apologizes for it. This just came out right before the show started.
Hey everybody,
really?
It's me, Kathy Griffin. I sincerely apologize. I am just now seeing the reaction of these
Holy
images.
crap, she looks terrible.
Yes, she does.
She does not look like the same person at all.
Peachy, this is her without like her photo shoot makeup. Peachy was talking about this. She aged horribly.
Dude, and her hair and face look like totally different when she doesn't have someone to fucking set it all up for her, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was let's hear
Hey everybody, it's me, Kathy Griffin. I sincerely apologize. I am just now seeing the reaction of these images. I'm a comic. I crossed the line. I moved the line, then I cross it. I went way too far. The image is too disturbing. I understand how it offends people. It wasn't funny. I get it. I've made a lot of mistakes in my career. I will continue. I asked your forgiveness, taking down the image, going to ask the photographer to take down the image, and I begged for your forgiveness. I went too far. I made a mistake, and I was wrong.
Okay, so
Right. That's all. I mean, fine, whatever. I don't care. I'm not going to hold a grudge against anybody over some shit like this.
Right.
As far as if everyone were like me, that's it. The matter would be closed.
Yeah, I mean that's originally what I thought about it. I was like, okay, when she says she's sorry, that's about all she can do. The only thing to me that still gets to me is like, you didn't think that maybe that was going to be the result of holding the president's severed bloody head in your fucking hand? Is like that maybe later on that same fucking day when it comes out that you might have to end up apologizing for it. Like she seems so like blindsided by the fact that it was like, oh yeah, and she even says like, I just saw the outrage of it and stuff. I'm so sorry. That actually really honestly makes me think. Again, I don't think she's actually advocating for the death of Trump. I think like Peachy was saying, it was like this was kind of a PR stunt kind of for her to like get her name back in the headlines or whatever. And then when everything turns to shit, she's like, I apologize. But also it's the same thing as like we said earlier, like telling the jury to dismiss what the person said or something like that. Yeah. She apologizes, but at the same time, Kathy Griffin is right there in your mind because Kathy Griffin is what's happening right now is this whole thing with Trump.
Yeah, maybe the apology was. Maybe she even knew that she was going to apologize.
If she wasn't a complete fucking idiot, she could have recorded this before doing the photo shoot.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So maybe it all wasn't. Maybe the whole thing was intentional. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that were the case because I mean, she fucking does this for a living. She knows. Yep. She's very familiar with where the line is.
Well, and see, and this is one of the things I actually agree with both of you on. As far as the free speech thing goes, especially TJ, because he was saying that she's a comedian, and I actually do tend to give comedians a lot more rope, kind of.
They're trying to be funny, and they don't always succeed.
Yeah.
And sometimes it takes it too far. But like, we've all heard the jokes, let's see. Daniel Tosh told the joke about how his sister and him played practical jokes on each other. So she played a good one on him. So to get her back, he put silly string. He replaced her mace with silly string. And then one night she was fucking walking down a dark alley and was going to get raped. And she pulled out her mace and silly string the guy. And she was like, oh, Daniel, this is really going to hurt. That's not something that I would, that Sean Hannity, if Sean Hannity said that, I'd be like fucking mortified. But obviously, if a comedian's saying it, you take it with a different approach.
That silly string is highly flammable. If she took a lighter to it, she'd be fine.
God, can you imagine silly string and fucking birthday cakes, fucking with candles lit, and just absolute pandemonium? 17 6-year-olds badly burned after fucking silly string accident at birthday party.
Jesus. Anyways,
we're ending on the Trump severed head. Okay.
Yeah, that was technically the last nerve.
Yeah,
the intellectual hour.
Yeah, the intellectual hour ends. Hold on, where's that fucking Photoshop? That's the intellectual hour. That's all you need to know about the intellectual.
Your intellect has been, well, let's just say severed. Oh my god. Decoctated.
This is the only way I will ever give TJ head.
Oh my god! It's the only way I'd take head from you. What is she wearing? A fucking a stewardess dress? Looks like she should be serving me drinks and peanuts on Delta.
Yeah, dude, she does.
Although I would, in this situation, I wouldn't trust her on an airplane. Let's be honest.
Oh, just a second. There was. Oh, maybe we can find the fucking picture of it. Oh, damn it. These are going all around Twitter. Hillary Clinton just gave that speech at that college. Did you guys hear that?
No, which college?
She gave some kind of like commencement speech at a college or whatever, and they're comparing like her image, what she's wearing, to fucking Senator Palpatine from Star Wars back when he was the senator. Like they're wearing the same clothes, the same clothes.
She's always wearing. Yeah, she's always wearing Star Wars gear. I don't know what's with her.
And she's not even smart enough to wear like the cool stuff. So it's always like the real evil robes and shit.
Yeah.
Good job, fucking creepy ass lady.
I can't.
Go away. Go the fuck away,
dude. If seriously, if the Democrats hope to do anything in 2020.
If Kathy Griffin had held up Hillary Clinton's fucking severed head, would anyone fucking make a peep? I don't think anyone would.
Probably there'd be a lot of. For instance, after this Trump thing where she held up Trump's head, even fucking Chelsea Clinton came out and was just like, okay, that's not cool, which was actually surprising because I absolutely hate Chelsea Clinton. But yeah, I mean,
which is actually absolutely surprising because I know Drew, and he loves Chelsea Clinton. Yeah.
I go for.
He's
Chelsea
like
Clinton,
that depends on what the definition of is. All right. Well, that's the show, everybody. Thank you very much for showing up, watching. We appreciate it. How about a big fat like down there if you did enjoy it? Give it for Dark Matter or for Drew or for my goddamn self if that's how you feel inclined. Dark Matter, thank you again for joining us. We always appreciate it. To all the patrons, thank you very much. We always appreciate it. To everyone else, become a fucking patron. Drew, excellent show. And yeah, we'll be back for another fresh month starting next Tuesday. We'll see you guys then.
Later.
Good night.
Have a good one, guys.
Bye-bye. We love you. God loves you. He really does. Bye-bye for today. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye for today.
Bye-bye. We love you.
Bye-bye.